I've been taking my time, taking all of your time, taking all of your time.
Hey, my trendies, trendsetters, and my trendy tribe. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Let me know if you can hear me. Because last time I was talking while the mic was muted. So let me see. Okay, sound check Annette says yes. Okay. All right, y'all. So, first of all, TD Love, hey. How are you? I saw you on Instagram, but the live ended before I could respond. So, hey, TD Love, how are you? Welcome to the Trendy Tribe. I appreciate you. You got to bring it in. Hold on, where we at? Bring it in.
Oh, bring it in. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Yeah.
Welcome, sis. Hey, my unisis, uppity unicorn. She is part of the Mod Squad, also a content creator. I got a video to play for y'all from Uppity. So happy. Thank you so much, Uppity. Sound check Annette. Hey, Paper Chase 22. Also, if you're new to me, I'm sorry. I will have a timestamp in the comments section to skip past the greetings. I apologize. Hey, Daphne Brown, Jazzy J, Terry T Baby, Purple Unicorn, Miss Cheryl Tuff from Seattle, Elisa Triplet, Patricia Ellis Robin, Red Ann, hey. Hi Netta, how are you? Hey Z. Let me see. So are you okay from mail popping in? I'm half recovered, okay? I'm half recovered, Red Ann. Look, you gonna make me talk through my smiling again. I can't do you. Hey, Angela Hudnall. Hey, Kim Jones, April, Yvette Bell. Everyone can give to the court. Oh, okay. Yes, Nightbot's dropping the GoFundMe. Let me see. Hey, Aries66. How are you doing? I'm at the bottom right now. Oh, I see Ro Reacts. Hey, Ro Reacts. All right. So, hey to everyone that will be coming in real fast. If you like to get something that is drawn by me, because everything you see on your screen, I drew it. It either started from a physical sketch pad or my digital sketch pad, and I either finished it digitally or did the whole thing digitally, but I do actually draw slash almost count it as painting, because you got to do a little smudging and a little, get different brushes going. But if you like to support me by supporting my art, trendingatsomepoint.com. The hoodies are soft. The t-shirts are soft. The cups are cute. Like, come on. So I'm just letting you know, you'll enjoy it. Whatever you get, you'll get something back and you'll enjoy it. So, hey, Cricket 22. Okay. So let me take this down. Let me see here. All right. We have so much to go over. Let me get that's what I was gonna do, is take this avatar off. Okay, so let's start with where Elisa Triplet started. If you are not aware, there is a GoFundMe, which you probably are, because y'all know True T. True T started a GoFundMe to help Black Titanic, who is on a fixed income, and also Here for Hot Tea. But also, like she said, it could be and could have been any of us content creators that Uncle Fester decided to try to I'm gonna say halfway sue, but sue, because there is a court case number recorded. So, but you know what I mean. But I do believe, in my opinion, it's a part of like this bullying, trying to silence people because you don't like what's coming out. And so, Nightbot's dropping the link if you would like to support the GoFundMe. Shout out to everyone that has donated, or just spreading the word is just as valuable that you spread the word. We are now at 4 to 4.5 days. And I know somebody's going to know in this chat, but it was at least at $7,300 yesterday out of the $10,000 goal. And she did state, as the money comes in, she gives it right to Black Titanic and Here for Hot Tea. Black Titanic has retained counsel. So yes. So shout out to True T, because she really did, like, just her actions literally speak louder than her words. So just shout out to you, True T. Okay. They are very soft, Yvette. I have them too, because they mine. Yes, the shirts are soft and the hoodies are soft. Like they're like really cozy. Hi, Sanji. How are you? Hey, y'all. First, last. Hey. Okay, let me see. Y'all know I have a checklist, so let me just check it off my box that I did speak about it. Okay. Let's look at this article featuring Dr. Melody Cherie Rogers. The one for her and Dr. Charnita for the clean water in Ghana. Oops. Why are you being like this? There we go. Okay. So, most of you have probably seen the article, but I definitely wanted to make sure I spoke about it over here as well. Look at the two beautiful friends. Okay, so this article says, this is News Ghana. It says Melody Rogers of the #1 show on Oprah Winfrey's own network provides clean water in Ghana, and that is Dr. Charnita Foster standing next to her. And some people were asking, and Nightbot is dropping the link. It's beyondthegame.org. From how I understood it, and maybe when I read this, it'll it's gonna say it. So I'll just read the article. Okay. Melody Rogers is known as the breakout star of the #1 show on OWN Network, Love and Marriage Huntsville. Throughout the journey of the show, viewers got an inside look at Melody's life as a wife, mother, artist, and entrepreneur. But they also had a front row seat to her heartbreak, betrayal of that guy, and the transition of her family unit. With that being said, Melody wanted to focus on her peace and purpose, hence her reaching out to global ambassador Dr. Charnita Foster, who is known for her philanthropy across the continents of Africa, especially here in Ghana. Melody expressed her interest in wanting to do a purpose project, and the project was born. Melody Rogers will travel with Dr. Charnita Foster and her foundation, beyondthegame.org, to do a water project. In collaboration with the KJM Foundation, they will commission fresh, clean water. Rogers was quoted as saying, "I'm super excited to be traveling to Ghana and partnering with my friend who has been doing this for years. I can't wait to see the smiling faces. My focus is peace and purpose, and I know this trip to Ghana will do just that." Melody also plans on experiencing the is it Ghanaian or Ghanaian nightlife with some booking with Angel Ray Entertainment. Okay, so shout out to her. I know y'all already knew, but I wanted to acknowledge the article that was out as well. Yvette said, yes, Mel. Yes. So beyondthegame.org. If you how they put your name will be placed on, y'all, this is where I get it so bad. But I know for $100 your name is carried and it is commemorated. Maybe, I don't know if it's on the wall, but your name is out there physically if you do the $100 donation. If you do the $150 donation, you also get a plaque to commemorate that you did it. So shout out to those that have already done it. And if you didn't know, now you know. Okay, next thing. Oh, let me make sure, because I forget to give y'all time to to chat. I get like nervous when there's dead air, and I just be like, let's go. Okay, next thing. Okay, so I'm just making sure. Okay, and I will check that off my list too. Where's the? Oh, there it is. Okay, I couldn't find the thing to check off. Okay, now I have to play Uppity's video that she uploaded today. Thank you so much, Uppity. This is beautiful Uppity Unicorn. She is in the chat. She is a content creator, and she got the t-shirt that she definitely suggested. She definitely suggested this design, so shout out to her because that's why this is here now. Let me change my audio to make sure y'all can hear her clearly. And it is only about 3 minutes or less. Okay, really almost 2 minutes. So it is not going to be long, but thank you so much, Uppity, for this. I appreciate you. All right, here we go.
It's Uppity Unicorn, and I just wanted to share my t-shirt with you that I got from trainingatsomepoint.com. It says, autistic adult, please be patient. I believe I got this in a 2XL. Oh, it says the same thing on the back. You rip out the back. I really like this shirt as an autistic adult. Hard conversation to have. Okay, so if you guys remember Elijah McClain, the police did not know that he was on the spectrum, and they were just like, "Oh, it's an angry black boy not complying," and they unalived him. And what they were taking as defiance was really, kind of an autistic meltdown. So it's nice to have a t-shirt like this, just in case you run into some trouble, you let people know who they're dealing with, so they understand that they might need to deal with us with a little bit more patience or grace. Trending has a ton of awareness t-shirts. So she's got autism awareness, she's got endometriosis, she's got there's another autoimmune thing, but she's got the awareness collection, she's got the Zodiac collection, obviously a favorite, Black History, Super Bowl. There's just so much going on, and she designs these herself. I remember giving her the green puzzle piece because that's our little online emoji as an autistic community, but she went on and got the vision herself and really went for it with the puzzle pieces. I feel good in this t-shirt, and maybe your autistic adult loved one would as well. And maybe you'll find something on the website that is not this particular awareness thing. Maybe you'll find something else that you like and that hits home for you. But I know that this hits home for me, and I'm really grateful to have it. So I am Uppity, and I am out of here.
Y'all, not me talking with no mic this whole time. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. Okay, I'll just read the comment again. I'm not gonna say the whole thing again. My bad, y'all. But Queen Common Sense said Uppity is so gorgeous. April said loving the support sisterhood between Trendy and Uppity Unicorn. Jess said awesome Uppity. First Last said always classy Uppity. And yes, so sorry, y'all. Can y'all hear me now? Wait, y'all still can't hear me? Oh Lord. Can y'all hear me now? I don't know if the comments are just coming in a little bit later. Hey Robin. Mods, can y'all hear me? Somebody confirm if you can hear me now. Okay, thank you. Okay. Woo, Lord. All right. But thank you, Uppity. I appreciate it. Please support Uppity Unicorns channel. Thank you. Thank y'all. All right. We're going to go on to the next article. Let's see here. This one is about Charnita's World. And it says viewers rave as Melody Cherie's newest TV show, Charnita's World, premieres on Nubian television. I'll make it a little bit bigger for us. I was just talking too. Mike just on mute. Okay, so it says the highly anticipated reality series Charnita's World made its grand debut on Nubian television, captivating audiences and sparking a frenzy of excitement as viewers tuned in to season 1, episode 1 on March 1st, 2024. Produced by Dr. Melody Cherie Rogers. Y'all better get that doctor in there. Star of Love and Marriage Huntsville on OWN, in collaboration with Don Michelle's Tilted Crowns Productions and Arthur Bonner's Union Development Company, Charnita's World promises an unfiltered glimpse into the life of Charnita and Jason Horton, a dynamic million-dollar family. Fans flooded the Nubian TV website in unprecedented numbers with their overwhelming enthusiasm to catch a glimpse of the series. The show has already received droves of positive feedback, and fans have left heartfelt reviews regarding the intimate family moments seen while the Hortons navigate the challenges of living in the spotlight. The series promises to resonate with audiences on a profound level. Executive producer Dr. Melody Cherie Rogers expressed her excitement for the show's premiere, emphasizing its potential to entertain, inspire, and provoke thought. Melody also describes the couple as a millionaire family who started from the bottom, managing employees, raising a family, giving to the community while still trying to hold it all together. She also added that she's excited to watch the show herself. Be prepared to laugh, cry, and of course, take away some nuggets too. As Charnita's World takes viewers on an unforgettable journey, the buzz surrounding the series continues to grow. Audiences are invited to join the conversation and immerse themselves in the captivating world of Charnita and Jason Horton. Season 1, Episode 1 is now available for streaming on NubianTV.net, and fans can catch Charnita's World weekly at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Fridays. Stay tuned for updates and prepare to embark on an extraordinary adventure as Charnita's World unfolds this season. Nubian Television, known for its commitment to delivering high-quality, engaging content, continues to set the standard for innovative programming catering to the affluent African-American demographic. With its focus on upscale lifestyle programming, Nubian Television provides a platform for authentic stories that reflect the realities of modern life. I love how they wrote this. Okay, I see y'all. And hey, Danny. I meant to say hey. I kept seeing you. Hey, Danny. How are you, sis? Okay. Robin said, I hear you clearly, Miss Blessed and highly favored. Yes, Charnita's World, watch God's purpose. Yes, Robin. Okay, Robin. Received. Hey. Oh, and Sanji saying, hey. Okay. So, we're going to get into the show's review. And if y'all remind me, I actually want to play her live that she went live on after the episode aired, I believe, because I didn't get to catch it. And so I would love to watch it with y'all. So please remind me if I skip over that after we do the review. And then I'm going to drop the link because I really want to talk to y'all together about this counseling session that they had, because that was the meat and potatoes and we were enjoying it. The watch along is really nice to see that instant feedback of how other people are thinking about the scene that you're watching. And so I don't have slides today because I was all up in Queen Sheba's panel today. So I did not get to take notes for slides. So we're going to actually look at a few clips from the actual Nubian TV website. Again, let me put my disclaimer up. Hold on. I am just playing this for reactionary commentary, critiquing purposes, reporting purposes, all those things, even a little research. Okay. Because when I play it, I don't want no trouble, Nubian. Okay. All right. So let me see here. So first of all, Charnita starts off the episode. She's going on a press tour about the show. This is Woo. So she was with Woo and she did some other interviews that they showed. Let me mute it so that way we can kind of let it kind of play. But yeah, she was talking with Wu, and she had different hairstyles that she went in. A lot of people loved her short hairstyle, by the way. So oh yeah, she and Jason were doing it together on some of them. So because there was one I think she was by herself, but Jason was there for some as well. Thank you, Danny. But just I see there's little things she had to kind of make sure she repeats anytime she does an interview, which I know is normal. And I just like that I'm seeing that come across these episodes so far. For instance, I did remember her saying she and Jason handled money differently, and we really got to see this during this episode, as well as I feel like, well, they already show us the starting from the bottom, but I wonder if she's gonna talk more about when she was working at, it was a fast food restaurant and he was a tutor. I wonder if they're going to talk about that more in other episodes and stuff like that. Robin said, me too, Trinity. I'm a member of you and Queen Sheba. Come on, Robin. Thank you so much. We appreciate your support. Sanji said, I was all in Queen Sheba too. Yes. Okay, and we're going to talk a little bit about Queen Sheba too today. I have it on my checklist. Okay, so there's Lady Wu, DJ for V94.9. And then these are my slides today. It's me skipping ahead in the scenes so I can make sure I don't miss anything. I want to say, okay, there's her other time. So she did this one via Zoom or StreamYard, or you know how we do virtually. So there's her other interview. And I was saying, when she changes her hair, Charnita's face changes when her hair changes. Some people, they still look the same and different hair looks very good on them. But Charnita's whole appearance to me changes. If she comes in a certain hair, I'm not going to realize that's her. Like, she really does, like, it changes her whole demeanor, look. I don't know how to describe it, but when you see it, y'all, she looks like a whole different person. Like, it's a cool thing to me. I feel like that happens to me sometimes when I change up my hair, so I just like it. I love seeing stuff like that. So then we're getting to the office of their new office. It looks like they're moving into for Smart Text, which is one of their companies that they own. And this is a trip. Let me see if they give her title screen. Hold on. Let me make sure. Yes, right here. Sis, hilarious. Let me see if they put her name up. Hold on. Did I skip it? I want to see if they put her name up here. Did they give her title on this part? It might be coming. I think, like Danny said, I think her name is Marquita or Mark. Here it goes. Is it coming up? Dang it, Marquita or Marquita. But she says she's the gopher. Is that what she called herself? Hold on. We gotta hear what she says. Hold on. 1 second.
Smart say, no 20. So my role with the Hortons is really odd, okay? So the best way I can explain it is I'm the go-to person. I do it all. When I say do it all, I do it all.
That's it. She called herself the go-to person. And so she might also use the word floater, or maybe I just used the word floater. But I was like, yeah, you got to hurry up and get your name, get your title, girl, because when you're floating around, you will continue to do a lot of jobs. Get your title, sis. Get your title. But I love her personality. And then we're gonna see Jason's mom come in a little bit. Let me let that keep going. Hey Linda Gamble, how are you? April. Who else did I see come in here? I saw you. Lady Queen. Hey, Lady Queen. Okay. But yes. Okay, so here comes Jason's mom. And I was like, yep, I see Jason's features. Like, I definitely do. But this is Jason's mom. Okay, her name is Joanne. Okay. Oh, it says owner too. So I guess she's part owner of Smart Tax as well. Love her hair. Love the hair. But she was in there. And then we get to see all these employees in Smart Tax, right? And so, like, I wonder if we're going to see how many different personalities we're going to get to see, because one of the ladies was how can I say it? She was oh my gosh, I can't find the phrase. Playing around, like in a very good-natured way. She was playing around with Jason's mom, saying, "All right, I see you with your little jazzy walk, like this right here with the jeans and the gray hoodie." she was the one that was joking around with Jason's mom. When she gets to it, I'm gonna let y'all see it if the scene goes there. But she was there. I don't know. I just want to see all their personalities. I think I was saying not in the sense of the dynamic of Vanderpump Rules, but in the sense of showing the workplace and the employees. I would look, the sky's the limit. Why can't we just see all of it? I would love to see a spinoff of just them too, because there's so many people in here and they look very interesting. So yes. Okay, so I feel like she's about to start saying it now in just a moment. Let me see. Did she already say it? I'm trying to see y'all. Hey, Bama girl. Okay, well maybe Jason then walking. Oh, here you go. That's her saying it. I see her. I can tell her by the way she moving. Here we go.
I mean, this looks like something we're gonna need right here. But if she pack this down, then we're gonna be trying to find this.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me get on.
Yeah,
Bitch,
that's what I'm talking about.
this ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I want to be just like you. You so jazz. You did. Step with your boss. Yeah. 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 Oh, you still that road.
She got that new man. Don't know how that
You
is.
said, I said, deodorant. You need.
I don't know.
She had
So that was cute. That's what I was saying with the personalities. I think that's cute. So I can't wait to see more of them. Also, for us to get to know everybody, and because they're actually they're actually in the workplace, and then the other one we're going to get to the counseling session. I actually like that the scenes are lasting long instead of it jumping around. Because to me right now, especially, don't jump around. We're trying to get to know the things, the dynamics, and everything. So I like that the scenes are not just 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and then we're going to something else. Let me stay in it and let me learn what's going on. Let me observe, because I'm nosy. I want to see what's happening. I want to see, like, don't cut away. So I actually like that. And then Jason and Charnita end up coming in, and they tell their people that if they make their goal of getting 5,000 clients, they're gonna take them on a Jamaica trip. So I was like, okay. So we was in there like, okay, boss moves, like, yes, love it for them. Love that they can be able to do that. Love that employees can kind of get a reward outside of a pizza party. So that was nice. D said, I like the longer scenes too. They may be a minute too long in some cases, but they will work it out. Annette said, yes, I love that. Yeah, I am. I'm definitely enjoying that. Okay. And then Jason apparently has like this love of globes, because they really stayed on that subject of that globe. So he must love some globes. And I'm sure, like, as a person that does believe in visualizing and things like that, that probably has a lot to do with it. And it is cute too, because I mean, her name is Charnita's World, so maybe it's also in kind of a little bit of an honor of her, But yeah, I like that. I was paying attention to the globe part. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Oh, and Charnita was explaining that the times that she was coming in and kind of couldn't talk to them and she was stressed is because they had been, before everybody knew about the new office space and everything, they had just been working on trying to get that together. So she was just saying, if I came in moody, I had a lot on my mind. So, and Jason, I think, was the same. Okay, now Nubian, when we get here, Nubian, I'm going to pause it some to make sure this is for reaction and not just playing content. But Nubian, let me put my disclaimer one more time. We have to go through this counseling scene because so much was said and some things weren't said. And we need to watch it together, y'all. This was a really good scene because they didn't cut the counseling sessions short. And some of us had some thoughts about, now this is all our opinion and it doesn't matter. These are these people's real lives, real practices and everything like that. But, and you know what? I don't even want to tell you what we thought until y'all start seeing it too, to make sure I don't influence what you may think about this scene. But we're going to play some pause, talk, play, pause, talk. Okay. Charnita was like, anywhere but Jamaica. April. She was like, that's my spot. That's for me. That hopes that I really like this show. I am glad it is featuring primarily one couple. Yeah. Yep. And I mean, it's her show. So I love that. Darcia's also said, I enjoy the longer scenes. This way we get to really know the characters. Yes, I agree. Because we don't know them yet. We don't know them. Linda says she loves the counseling sessions. Okay, Linda. Yes. All right. So let me change. You know what? It's gonna have to play through the mic. That way I have to remember not to mute myself. Hey Shan, how are you, my legal eagle? How are you? Okay, y'all, let's start. This is the counseling session. The main topic, y'all. I was wondering what was gonna be the thing, because they said they left frustrated, but they had to admit that to the counselor. The main topic is about money, the relationship to money, the relationship with each other with money. So, all right, here you go.
Hey, my favorite.
Hey. I like your suit.
Thank you. Good to see y'all. Y'all looking fashionable too. Okay. Well, blue is calm.
It's probably red.
Yeah, it's good for therapy. You know, and so I chose blues and grays because it's very calming and soothing. So that's why I chose it. But of course, red is my favorite color.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah. I was like, okay.
Of course. So, how are things going?
Yeah, we got a lot.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. Well, I can say that last section, it was the first time, you know, we had to have like a double tap, talk.
Yeah, we left kind of.
So y'all left here and went and discussed it some more.
Yeah. We kind of lied when we said we was okay.
Yeah. Because I had that call come in, and I had a meeting that I had missed.
Mm-hmm. So y'all both lied.
When he said, y'all good.
Yeah, y'all got it resolved. And it was like,
no. And when he said he almost, it took him back to that place.
Yeah. Yes. So it was a trigger for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it triggered you. And so you can't get that out on how those things trigger both of y'all.
Yeah.
You know, when I was thinking back to when we did the assessment, when y'all did the assessment when y'all first started therapy, and how y'all did great in other areas because, like the spiritual beliefs, you got like 100 roles and responsibilities. You scored high. Family and friends, even sex, y'all did great in that area too. But of course, based on this, y'all scored a 20% on financial management.
Okay, first part I'm gonna stop on. They scored 20% for financial management, where they actually scored basically on her assessment 100% on all the other areas, and that's actually really important, because if you're scoring high in other areas, that you most likely will be okay to work out the part you're struggling in if all the other areas are doing really well. So roles and responsibilities, that's great that they scored high, because I think that means that they both feel valued and they're operating in their best part of the marriage on how they want to show up in the marriage. So that's great. Sex life, obviously great for the marriage. Children, religious beliefs, all those things. So that's really good that they did score high there. So as we get into the money, y'all gonna be all right, Charnita. But yeah, this was very interesting. And as a long-term married person myself, I definitely could see how if you don't talk it out and you don't plainly express your feelings, it just festers. It does. So yes, good on y'all for even being in counseling. And it looks like they do it regularly. It was not because there's a show. It's because there's already them doing it in their life, and then the cameras happen to come in. That's what it felt like to me. Robin says loving it because it gives you reality. Besides, who's better than who got more than who's running around on who. Oh, good substance on our Black families that are making it together. Right. Besides the other things, yeah, I do. I like it, Robin. Okay.
And that's just not saying that you manage money incorrectly. That's not what that is. What it's saying is that the way that you think about money and agree on money matters. That can cause conflict for you guys. Do y'all agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I remember that assessment, and it just didn't hit me until something actually came up in the marriage.
Yeah.
So when we left, we busy. We got back on the phone. It was just kind of like it was the point again.
Yeah.
You
I thought we got past it, and then I realized, and she helped me realize, like, we just didn't talk about it. We got through it for the moment. So it's like, when it came back up, I realized I was like, did the apologies, all our apologies, was it genuine?
Yeah.
Or did we really have a solution?
The thought of explaining to me, okay, I do understand, and then I have been, because having ignorance is never fun. So he did, everything is about solution, but it was just the thought. My name is not on this bank account. I remember Jason sitting in the car. He was like, "Babe, man, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. For the first time in my life, I see $1 million in the account." I'm like, you did? I would like to see $1 million in the account. And he's like, "Oh, babe, I'm just saying it's in different accounts. It's in this account." And I said, "Oh, I can add money. $1 million. How much more do you see? In investment accounts and stuff. What investment accounts? Let me see. Jason." In my head, I'm thinking, is that control? Like, is he controlling me? I would like to see that I'm a millionaire now. I work hard, Jason. I did not know if your company name is on this bank account, you still a part. It's not like if he was to die tomorrow, I can't go in there and get the money. I'm mad.
Oh,
yeah. So we did.
Okay, so he wasn't correct in what he thought.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna keep getting into it because this is what I'm telling y'all. They don't cut away. We're gonna stay and we're gonna live in this counseling session. So it's coming up. But I where Aries is coming up, where it was a few times when Jason was answering, and I gotta pay attention this time to when Charnita's answering too, where the counselor would finish or try to finish either, I don't know if she was trying to finish his sentence, but she did cut off while they were still talking, or maybe she felt like she was helping them answer because they were not, they seemed to not be sure the words they were about to say. I don't know, but I definitely like, yeah, let them sit in it. I want to know what they was going to answer without your assistance too. And then once they get quiet, like they're not going to answer no more. But this is her practice, so y'all, this is just opinions, but I definitely wanted to know. There were a few times where Jason was speaking, but he would kind of be still thinking, and the counselor would start talking. I'm like, I don't know what Jason was gonna say though. Like, what was he gonna say? But okay, so yes, Charnita, when she said Jason was in the car, y'all said he told on himself. That's what they were saying in the watch line. Oh, he told on himself. But when Charnita was like, "Oh yeah, Jason was just saying like, oh my God, baby, it feels so good to see $1 million in the account," and she was like, "We had $1 million," like, and that means that is a big implication of like, you did not know what was in that account like that, because you would kind of know you're crawling or getting to $1 million if that was something that you were more aware of. And as we get into it, we're going to see where he explained why he started pulling back and not putting her in everything. But I really wanted to chop this up, like in the sense of like, let's really get into this. Courtney said Jason didn't want to rattle Charnita. Hey, Courtney. And shout out to Courtney. Now that I know, Courtney, you're a content creator, I got to make sure I start saying that. So Courtney is a content creator. You got to put your name in your channel name in the chat to let us know. But yes, because I just been sitting here this whole time. Jasmine be talking about Courtney. I'm like, oh yeah, Courtney. But I'm like not realizing it's that Courtney. So yes, you got to put your channel in the chat, Courtney. It might not let you put the link, but at least put your channel name in the chat so we can know, and so I can start saying it, because you've been here like a while, sis. Okay, so watch out for that. Let me know what y'all think about the counselor. Do you feel like she was cutting him off and you wanted to hear more of what he would say? Do you feel like she was just trying to help them because they seemed like they were floundering in the conversation? And we have to remember that they've had previous sessions before this time, so I was thinking maybe it's because she knows them, but I still wanted to hear what he was going to try to say. And I'm going to see if she cuts Charnita off too, though.
On there. So you were on there.
I was on there.
Yeah.
When you didn't have anything to do on the schedule, so meet me at the bank. That's meeting together. That's making sure I'm doing what I need to do. Meet me at the bank. And we can get it all handled, but you couldn't make it. So,
but when I went in there in that bank, and that lady was like, "No, your name is not on this account, this account, this account." I said,
how did you feel?
I said, "This trying to say I lost it took me back because that was a deal breaker for me. But baby, I had to tell you that still affected me. And I think like we gotta live in our transparency and we gotta tell the world like everything is not peaches and cream. Some things you gotta hold in to be able to still kiss your husband. I said, don't,
Ooh, okay. We got to stop there because she said there's some things you got to hold in to still kiss your husband. Oh my gosh, y'all. That's a fine line because you got to make sure your authentic feelings are known and you still want to make sure y'all have that. I don't know, but they don't seem like they argue all the time. So I'm like, for them, sacrifice it. Tell the truth because you gotta let him know because it's also a thing of feeling a false sense of we're in a good place, but then later you find out something's festering from the other side. It's like, but I thought it was good. So that's also a thing too, where you kind of set up the person where you try not to upset that person, but now that person is operating in a false sense of foundation, and it's like, oh, we weren't good, but you were just trying to appease me, and we could have probably talked this out. I didn't even know this is where you were coming from. So yeah, say it, Charnita. You gotta tell him. She was trying to help, but she was cutting them off. Okay. Robin said, I'm loving it though. The part I like is listening, putting yourself in the other person's shoes. Charnita getting her own clarity, what fits her in this relationship, what she needs to know to be secure. Mm-hmm. Annette said they were searching for the right words to use or trying to be careful and not hurt the other person's feelings. Yeah, I got that feeling, Annette. Aries said, hopefully sessions are different. No cutting off with no cameras. They seem comfortable. I feel like that's what be going on. I don't know, Aries. Hey, Joy S. Pick. Hey, Purple Unicorn said it gives me anxiety. Like, yeah, because I don't know if this is the part you're talking about, Purple Unicorn, but yes, I would get anxiety if I find out you were just trying to appease me and we still had issues. So now I don't know if the next time we good or we just pretend good. That host says she meant that you have to pick your battles. Some fights is that worth creating hostilities. The financial one, when she gets into explaining about how she obviously needs to know, because if something happens to him, the kids and all this stuff, I think those battles you do have to talk about. There might be other ones where you I don't know, the money one, I feel like you do have to talk it out. Hey, there's a big piece missing in my opinion. D, yes. I feel like, I don't know if they were speaking in code or because they've already talked about it so many times, they didn't like plainly say a few things. We'll see if y'all kind of pick up on that too, or if that's what y'all get. But there were some things where we were like, okay, I feel like we missing something. Robin said he have his account, she has her account, then you have an account of business together. Are you saying like that's how they should move forward? I don't. If they didn't already start that way, it's kind of not. I don't know. I would feel a type of way if me and my husband did not start out with separate accounts, and then in the middle of it, you want separate accounts. Oh, we're gonna have some different talks. Now, if we came in established, and we keep some separate accounts, and then some things are together, fine. But you cannot all of a sudden start having separate accounts, and that's not how we started. We're gonna have some. We will have talks.
You being a TJ Maxx and your card not, declining and everything, I feel like it's like I don't have control over my I make money just like
security was there. Yeah.
And so
security wasn't there.
I went back to that place. Oh, so you already know, I pulled up at the second bank and I said, oh, it's the same thing here. They didn't even know.
They couldn't say nothing to you because you weren't on there.
I went, and it just did something to me. I could have came in and said my company name on there, but you,
So you didn't understand it at the moment.
No.
Yeah.
This is marriage. This is how counseling.
Okay, Leah, I'm going to say they were in there for overall marriage counseling, especially because of the assessment that was given and the areas that they had to get a score in, like their personal beliefs, their roles and responsibilities in the marriage, sex life, the financial. I think this is overall marriage counseling. Right now, the sessions are focused financially, but I feel like it's overall marriage counseling. And Courtney said exactly. And then, okay, so let's talk about this. This is my second watch. So she says that her car was declined at TJ Maxx, and it took her back to a place that they had been before, and that when she went to the bank to be like, oh, I need to find out why my car was declined, they're like, oh, but we can't talk to you because your name's not on the account. I would feel a type of way But what I don't know, and this is her own personal trigger, is that since her business name is on the account, and I'm guessing Smart Tax might be the overall business name that's on the account, the fact that she could have just told them that and they would have given her access to see everything makes me wonder what else is there, because you did actually have technically full access as soon as you proved I have access via the business part of this being on the account, although my personal name's not on the account. So what past part triggered you that you were like, I don't even want to prove that I can get access to this account via the business name? Hey, Auntie Debbie. Hey, Miss Lady One.
This is how we do it. Yeah, what I call them in the church, no, but I'm mad. I'm mad.
So did you go ahead and have your name put on there, or the company name is good enough for you?
So
This is what happened. When we left, we went into that place, and I was just like, "Hey, look." Now, part of it, I do feel like I was controlling.
isn't something wrong with that? You telling me to come to you and show you. In my head, I'm thinking, is that control? Like, is he controlling me?
The account from a standpoint of making sure we don't make mistakes. We're on a budget.
Which was up to controlling me.
Yeah, so it was the spending.
So control is not something that you can always define. It could be an OCD that he's dealing with finances, something that he's not really intentionally trying to do to me, but it's happening.
So I was just like, okay, my part that I did, I said, okay, I'm gonna go to the bank. That day I said, hey, can you meet me at the bank? Mm-hmm. Okay, can you come and sign? Now, she didn't make it. Okay. I did my. Now I took it. I took it a step further. So a few days after that, I actually went. I had thought about it when I recorded the conversation with the banker.
Okay, I'm gonna stop there because first of all, hey, big sis. She said, "Hey, Trinity. Hey, my big sis chit chat. How are you?" Okay, very good points have been made in this chat right now. Okay, there's a few things. And I hate it because there's so much I'm gonna forget some. But first of all, Joy S. Pick, you are on the money. As it goes on, they're actually going to talk about their earlier days and talking about finances. So yes, Joy S. Pick, you are on the money in saying you're under the impression that in the beginning, she was not good with the finances. And since he's an accountant, she allowed him to take that on. You, girl, yes. Robin said, you're absolutely right, Trendy, but sometimes you have to come together on the missing pieces financially, spiritually, naturally, and moving in your family's purpose. I agree with that. I totally agree with you, Robin. Hey, girl, what's the tea? That Hope said, I don't think she would have been able to see the history of the accounts if she was not listed as part of the business. That's why she couldn't get any info. But that Hope, she said she could get access because she is part of the business and the business name was on there. She said she did not want to prove to them she was a part of the business. She wanted it to be that her personal name was there and they could have been able to talk to her via her personal name. She admitted herself that she would have been able to see that account in full if she went the route of showing, oh, I'm a part of the business, and since the business name is on there. So she already knew she had access that way. Her sticking point is very much her personal name not being on the accounts and just not having the awareness of how many accounts I guess they even have that it would add up to 1 million plus in them. That's where her sticking point is. And then the fact that whatever account she had her card assigned to got declined because that balance might have been low, but then you sitting on 1 million plus in these other accounts that your awareness you weren't aware of. Let's see. Robin said, just like, I'm not trying to go off course, just like Queen Sheba was speaking about insurance is a thing of having everything and being in tune with the star player, which is both of them. Mm-hmm. Yep, they got to be in tune with each other. Let me see here. Oh, Chit Chat, thank you for gifting the memberships. Let me see who it is. Hold on. Y'all got to take it down so I can see who got them. 1 second. Let me welcome y'all in. They may or may not be in here right now, but YouTube does pick and it tries to give it to people that be real active. Thank you, big sis. I appreciate you. Okay, so welcome in. We got 4 or 5 so far. Oh, there goes the 5. Tunisia Rawls, Mama V, Black Velvet, Rashida, and Tamika. Welcome to the Trendy Tribe. I hope y'all enjoy it, and please join me on this fitness journey that I'm on. You can go and watch those videos. That's my struggle, vulnerable time, but I wanted to share it with y'all. So let me properly welcome you to the Trendy Tribe. Hold on, I gotta find it. Bring it in.
Oh, bring it in. Starting from the bottom, now we're here. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, Brittany Janae. Hey, Sandra. Hey, y'all. Thank you, Big Sis. Gonna come in and just give me my members. I appreciate it. Joy said, why didn't she inquire about the bank statements earlier in the marriage? We had separate accounts but came together to discuss the bills and the joint accounts. She did used to inquire, Joy. That's what's coming. That's why I say you're on the money. I don't know if you actually saw the episode yet, but she did inquire early, but she didn't actually want to know the full ins and outs. And I feel like that's why he started pulling back on the details and just handling it, especially since his background is in accounting. That's my guess. But let me go there. Let me take it back so we can keep going. Hold on. Here we go.
On the phone, she said, "Oh, you can do it. You can add her, just you. She just gonna have to come in at a later time." And so I went in and add her. And have you? I told her come go sign. Have you went in there and signed?
Did you go sign?
I had to go shoot some content.
So
but I'm gonna do it. Hold on. I'm gonna go do it, but I do appreciate his intent.
Okay. That's all you needed. What's the intent?
I still got something.
What'd you get?
Why? I do have a question.
Real fast, because I paused it in a weird part the last time. What he was saying is to show her that it was on his mind to have her personal name on the accounts, that he recorded himself speaking to the banker to say, how can I get her added if she's not here right now as I'm setting up these accounts? And I guess the banker told him, like, you can actually add her, but she won't be on it officially till she signs the documents. So I think that was his way of showing, like, you can trust me. I had the intention at the beginning to try to add you, or not at the beginning, because at the point where he had to feel like he had to record the conversation, I think he was showing his intention since she missed the meeting. I'm still trying to show you that I'm trying to add you. D said, isn't he a CPA? I know he does something with accounting. He has an accounting background. Y'all let me know if he said specifically if he was a CPA. That host says she wants them to go together as a unit, partners, couples. Yes, that's exactly what Charnita's trying to communicate. It was her physical presence she wanted, and she now she wants. I want you to break it down. I want you to do this, and they're gonna get to the conversation where when they were in college, or maybe a little after college, where apparently she did not value that when he would put it on the poster board and all that stuff. Kenya, just to make sure you're enjoying it either way, still watch it on nubiantv.net. And it depends on what error you're getting. You have to be very specific. Not me. I'm not tech support. I don't know. But what I'm saying is it depends on your error and how it can be handled, because I don't know if it's a Fire Stick thing. I don't know if it's a Nubian thing. But since I know Nubian, I have Nubian on my Fire Stick. I just don't use it. I go ahead and watch it from the website. I don't think it would be a Fire Stick issue or a Nubian issue. I don't know. But so you don't miss the episodes. Are you watching it from nubiantv.net for now? But you might have to reach out to someone that's tech savvy that is either in person, or the chat might be able to help you. But I don't know what you're seeing, because I'm straight up website right now. It's been so convenient. But I just want to point out that he said he recorded the conversation with that banker to show her. But yes, her sticking point is she wants to be there in person to discuss these accounts, probably for when the accounts got set up, not just they were already existing and now you add me. I wanted to be there because I feel like these accounts were set up during their marriage, not pre-marriage. She wanted to be there for all of it, to know what the heck we have going on with our assets. We have children. I need to know exactly what we're looking at. So, and maybe she changed after they had children. Maybe pre-children she was more carefree, but it ain't like that for her now. I don't know. But here you go.
So he took the intention to go and do that. Why I still didn't go in there with him?
No, I did.
Something in me left. Hiding something.
No, I told you when we left, I said, "Can you meet me?" I said, "Right now." I missed my appointment earlier when we was doing the session.
To go
And
somewhere.
so the lady ended up leaving. So I was like, well, I got free time. Can you stop? Let's go to the bank. You didn't have nothing to do.
I just want you to understand, I appreciate it, but I still deep down kind of felt like it was a control factor.
But
Okay, it must be how he set up the meeting. Because if she's saying it still feels like a control factor, maybe it's even how he set up the meeting. And that's something they have to talk about in detail to break that down. We're not going to get it from how they're saying it right now. But something, she is using that word control a lot. So something is in there about that. Kenya, how are you spelling Nubian when you search for the app? I really want to know, because I think even in your first one, you said you have an issue getting the app. Can you tell me how you searching for Nubian in Fire Stick? Make sure you're spelling it right. That might be the first issue. It might just come down to simple spelling. Joy said, I worked at the bank in New York City as a new account manager, and these were some of the things business people used to ask about, adding and deleting signatures. Yes. Now, Joy, here's the thing too, though. Although their business name is on the account, I don't think this is really just business accounts. These are family accounts that also their business can access. That's how I'm taking it too. I don't even know if it's just, let's look at it straight as business. I think that this is their accounts and she's feeling left out of these bank accounts. But yes, I know if you look at it straight business, then that would be more sanitized. But I feel like she's really feeling more about it just being their accounts and their family. Like, I don't know how to put it, but it's sounding real more personal. Kenya said, I'll try again tonight. You're welcome, but I still want to know how you're spelling Nubian to make sure that that's not the issue. So if you don't mind, I just want to make sure you're searching for the right Nubian word. Hey, to be real, did you change your name? Hey, because I know that's usually Miss Reese right there. Okay, let me see. Annette says, my experience is when you have children, things do change and you must have a more in-depth conversation. Right, Annette? That right. I'm like, what was the catalyst to where you stopped caring? Was it just you matured in age? Was it that you started having children? What changed to where you were like, I don't need this poster board of the breakdown. You got it to no, I need to know, because that's what something changed for her. Based on LinkedIn, Jason has an accounting degree and background, not a CPA. Okay, that hope. All right, here go the researchers. Let's go. Okay. I thought I was going to say something else to y'all before I hit play, but I can't remember now, so I'm going to go ahead and hit play.
Charnita, are you missing the point that he left here with the intentions of you going with him then?
Yes.
To get on the, okay.
I do see the intention, okay. But I want to actually be there with him.
Yeah, he invited you to come.
So that means, so in marriage, if I invite him, he can't make it, right? I gotta wait on him to get there.
Okay, I got you. So you would have rather he scheduled another time for y'all to go?
Yeah.
Okay. She equated it to their marriage counseling session, that if she invited Jason to go to the marriage counseling session and he couldn't make it, she doesn't want to go sit by herself in the marriage counseling. They're going to both reschedule together. So she's equating it to that instance where it's very important that they are there together for this. Hey, Bliss.
I said, when will be a good time?
So he kind of said, just go in and sign the document. It brought back memories of the time before. It brought back memory of the time before, because you got to realize my ignorance ain't fun. I want us to be in there together.
Okay. She said when he set it up this time, this brought up memories of the time before. So they had something very similar happen before that we're not necessarily knowing right now. But this is feeling real familiar to her. So that's probably where her trigger came from, and some controlled things. And maybe they had to sit down and talk that first time. Like, you can't just be hiding accounts from me. And like, especially if my income's going into it too, like all these things. So, okay. So it's a time before that this kind of happened. This wasn't the first time. Okay.
This is this. And so I did not say anything because he praised it. He was like, oh, you got to go in and sign it. A part of me was like, But it's not what I asked for. I asked for us to sit down. You remember I said, even if we have to sit down with a poster board and explain to me.
That count.
Yes, but his protection and his, I didn't want to bring him down. So I have to make sure when I speak to Jason, timing, intentions, and tone is correct.
Well, Charnita, I want you to realize that Jason's responsible for all of his emotions.
Okay, that's one of the times that she probably cut Charnita off just now. I know y'all probably have seen some other times where she might have cut Jason off, and if you haven't, you're going to see some in a little bit. But that was one I definitely wanted to see what else Charnita was going to say, because she was like, I got to make sure I speak to Jason with time, intentions, and tone, and she was going to keep going. I'm like, okay, is Jason... And I'm not saying this in a disparaging way. I'm a sensitive person. Is Jason sensitive to where, like, if it's not coming out right and he thought he did a great job, and not even just him being sensitive, maybe anybody, if they thought they did a great job and they thought they were really trying to do this with the right intentions, and then you tell me that it's not good enough or that's not what my expectation was, is, you know, I wouldn't know what she was going to say after time, intentions, and tone. I wouldn't know what she was going to say. So that was one of those times. Hey, Juan Davis. Okay.
And you're responsible for yours, but you have to tell your truth the way you have to tell it. You know, not in a way to hurt him, but as long as you have good intentions, you still have to speak how you feel. You can't hold back, because then you're denying yourself.
But he's going to bring him back into that place.
You don't know that. You assumed it would, but
you got that look around him.
But you don't know that. But you got to take responsibility for that. Say, you know, you're only responsible for your emotions. Jason's only responsible for his. No matter what you say, no matter what you do, Jason makes the choice of whether he's going to allow himself to feel that way, just like you do. You know, he could have had like a moment, like a, you know, instinct, you know, I mean, not an instinct, but like a flash reaction. And then think about it, like, oh, but that's not what she's not trying to hurt me. You know, she's not trying to do anything, you know, in the negative. You know, right. She's trying, you know, this is my queen. She loves me. So this, she's telling me her truth. She's telling me how she feels, and he can take that. Can't you, Jason?
Yeah.
He can take that. But Charnita, I think.
Okay, that was one. I feel like he's going to say but, or he's going to say something. Jason, can you take that? He said, yep, I can. And I'm like, I think he was going to say something else after that. So now look, y'all, there's all kinds of things that we could do better. So if the therapist happens to watch any reviews, I love that they're doing this. This might be her style. Again, we don't know how familiar they are with each other. I don't know. I wanted 41 Fit to be in here too, because, you know, that's her background, and I wanted to hear her thoughts about the therapist too. Hey, Big Sis, she's still here. She said, I like that they are showing how to work through this. I do too, because you got to use your words. You have to use your words. No matter how long you know a person, their thoughts are still their thoughts, and you have to use your words to make sure the other person understands where you're coming from. Yeah, it's just I'm just saying, you got to use your words. Communication. Real quick, to be real, let me welcome you in. Bring it.
Oh, bring it in. Starting from the bottom, now we're here.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Okay. Kenya said, this is another sign that I need to join the tribe. Join the tribe, Kenya. I was going to ask you one more question. You spelled Nubian correctly. So did you get 2 choices of Nubian TV apps? Because when I first downloaded it, I actually had 2 choices, and one had nothing on it, and then the other one was the one that had all the shows. They had the exact same logo, everything. So I was just going to ask you if you got 2 choices. But yeah, come on over here so we can watch it. I am a millimeter. Hey, this episode kept my attention. It kept mine too. Yes. First Last say, yes, use your words. Hey, Black Titanic. How are you, Queen? She said, trending, watching in the bushes, laying down and resting. Love y'all and thank y'all for supporting me and here for the hot tea. We got you, Queen. And of course, like, again, anything legal with Love and Marriage Huntsville, I always credit Black Titanic with my start from the legal side when it comes to Love and Marriage Huntsville. Because Black Titanic was harping on Scope versus Zen Gardens when I didn't hear nobody else talking about it, and she got me curious. So yes, we don't do bullying in Black Titanic. We don't do that. So shout out to you, Queen, and thank you for just being here. I'm glad you're resting. Have me in the background. King said, "Oh, I need to check on that. Here I come." First Last say, yes, support our content creators. We got y'all. Yes. And everybody's saying, hey to Black Titanic. I didn't think you were new, but you joined again. Because that's what I was going to say. But every time you join, I'm going to still welcome you anyway. Because if you rejoin, I still feel special that you come back again. But I didn't think you were new because I know your icon. To be real. Sorry, that's who I was talking about. Yes, the one with nothing on it in smaller print on my TV. Okay. Yep. See? Yep. That's the problem I had for a while. I was like, how do you see stuff? And I don't see nothing. It was me. There was a second choice. Okay, let's keep going with the therapy session.
Those are two different things. Where Jason said, okay, go to the bank. I don't think Jason knew that you wanted to be at the bank with him. I think he just thought you. Tell me Jason. You just thought she just wanted to be on the account.
Yeah, like so. That it was a.
But wait a minute. But Charnita, I think you're.
She interrupted him just now. Did y'all see that? He said, but he said, yeah, but she knew, and he was gonna say something else, and then she said, but wait a minute, Charnita. So that's where the watch along was like, all right, let him finish. So
you think Jason maybe can read your mind? I think
But you remember last time I said I want to be there with you. I just be sometimes
You did okay, so I misunderstood too. I thought you wanted to be there with him.
I did use like a poster board. I thought
that was gonna be at home, that you wanted to be at home with him to go over the poster board. Not at the bank. Because you can't do that at the bank, can you?
Okay, y'all, that's our clue that they have had this conversation before in front of the therapist. Because she said, Charnita, I thought you wanted the poster board to be at home for him to go over it with you. And so the therapist is providing context we didn't have when Charnita brought up the poster board at first. So they have had this conversation before in front of the therapist. $2 and change from meeting the goals of 10K. Oh, Robin, they're 200 away from meeting the 10K goal for the GoFundMe to support Black Titanic and Here for Hot Tea against Butterball Marie Scott. I love it. Shout out to the millimeters and just the people that don't claim the name millimeter, but y'all be here showing up for real. Shout out to y'all. Big Sis said, I don't know how I feel about the therapist, LOL. Let them talk. I'll have to watch after this. Yes, Chit Chat, go watch it. I'm telling you. Yes.
We both can go to the bank.
You both can go to the bank, but you can't go through every account and.
Yes.
Oh, that's what you want.
Yes, I want to see it. I want to see what the amount is in this account.
Because I used to pull up from when we was in college all the way up. I used to put up a whole spreadsheet and go line by line. She would never pay attention. And I'm like, look, this is what we're spending our money on. This is where the money is going to. And to the point, she felt like I'm in a whole corporate meeting. And I'm like, no.
And she didn't like that.
No, she didn't like it. And so what I started doing is instead of me asking her about transactions, like, what is this? What is that? I get all the alerts to my phone for all the accounts. Okay. So now I know, I'm like, oh, I see that. I see this. So she liked it better with me not going over all the detail, all these accounts. So now when it comes to what she talking about now, she want to know everything.
I wasn't submissive at that time.
Okay, before we get into the submissive part, this is very important. So he said he did used to go spreadsheet line by line with her, but he goes back, he said, from the college days on. So again, she's a different person. When you get married young, y'all start changing into 2, 3, 4 different people when you marry young. Take it from somebody that knows. As soon as I was legal, as soon as I hit 18, 2 months after I hit 18, I was married. Okay, so we are different people, but the same core, but different people. Like, so yeah, maybe she didn't care then, but she cares now. And you got to talk to the Charnita from now too and see how she feels versus the one that used to not care about it. Oh, Linda, I can believe it. That's all he got. The therapist interjects a lot. Soundcheck Annette is not here. Sylvia said the therapist interrupted too much. Oh my God, y'all. Kenya said, yes, I did, but I think there were 2 apps. I will try again. I appreciate everyone. Should I join the membership or Patreon? Join here, Kenya. It's the easier. You get content the same either way. Since you already over here on YouTube, I say just join via YouTube and you get the same access. I like Patreon too, but I do feel like for the user, it's easier for y'all on YouTube. Patreon, I like, but I think y'all like YouTube better. Okay. I thought Jason said he made a spreadsheet to show the different bank accounts. He's talking about back in their college days, Joyous picked. That's when he would make the spreadsheet to show her. And at that time, she was not interested anymore. She was not interested at that time. I also want to say this, and he said, oh, he noticed that, so he would then just set up alerts. Now, when you set up alerts, I do think once you're a person that sets up alerts, you're also a person that sets up limits. And maybe they had money in the account when she went to TJ Maxx, but because it went over the limit he might have set, that's a control thing. Not saying it's a bad one, but it is a control thing to make sure about budget. That you know, it declined, maybe not because it was a zero balance, but because it was a limit, like don't automatically let this amount of money be charged. That could be it. What else? He said something else. Hold on, I'm gonna replay this section because this is the meat of it right here when he said this part. So I'm gonna replay it again because I think I want to say something else to y'all, but I can't remember. Hold on, let's hear this part one more time.
Yeah,
He can take that. But Charnita, I think those are 2 different things. Where Jason said, okay, go to the bank. I don't think Jason knew that you wanted to be at the bank with him. I think he just thought you, tell me, Jason. You just thought she just wanted to be on the account.
Before he answers, Pretty Eyes, I agree. And when Charnita didn't want to know about the finances, she said she was like, let's just say Popeyes. She was working at Popeyes. He was in college being a tutor. They didn't have business finances yet. He was trying to show her just their budget in general, like, okay, let's not spend over this amount, so y'all, so you can keep everything together so you can pay your normal bills. Now they have businesses and there's business finances involved, and she does want to know. But when he was saying he had that spreadsheet out and was trying to tell her line by line, it wasn't business finances yet. Then like she said, they were struggling. They had their little hoopty. They was just trying to make it. And she, again, it was her college time. She just wasn't taking it seriously yet. And she does use the word submissive. That's going to be a sticking point for some. I'm just trying to roll with it. Okay. I don't think I consider myself a submissive wife. I just want to throw that out there. I don't try to begrudge anyone that does use that word or considers themselves to be a submissive person. And I think submissive might mean different things to different people, but I just want to say I understand when people was like, oh, submissive. And I don't consider myself to be a submissive wife. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't. Poor Mr. Trending. Okay. Here y'all go.
Yeah, like, so it was
But wait a minute. But Charnita, I think you think Jason maybe can read your mind. I think,
But you remember last time I said I want to be there with you. I just be sometimes.
You did okay. So I misunderstood too. I thought you wanted to be there with him.
I did use like a poster board.
I thought that was going to be at home. That you wanted to be at home with him to go over the poster board, not at the bank. But you can't do that at the bank, can you?
We both can go to the bank.
You both can go to the bank, but you can't go through every account and.
Yes.
Oh, that's what you want.
Yes, I want to see it. I want to see what the amount is in this account.
Because I used to pull up from when we was in college all the way up. I used to put up a whole spreadsheet and go line by line. She would never pay attention. And I'm like, look, this is what we're spending our money on. This is where the money is going to. And to the point, she felt like I'm in a whole corporate meeting. And I'm like, no.
And she didn't like that.
No, she didn't like it. And so what I started doing is instead of me asking her about transactions, like, what is this? What is that? I get all the alerts to my phone for all the accounts. Okay. So now I know, I'm like, oh, I see that. I see this. So she liked it better with me not going over all the detail, all these accounts. So now when it comes to she talking about now, she want to know everything.
I wasn't submissive at that time. So you're telling me what I'm spending in the Excel. First of all, I don't understand your language because at that time I was like, we're together, but why are we having a tutorial? I didn't understand that. Yeah,
relationship.
Yeah, so I had to get this is how we operate. So now that I submit to you, I agree with your operation. Let me in your circle. What is in that account? What is in that account? What is in that account?
Okay, the fact that they replayed that, what is in that account, that's her. Look, Jason, she trying to tell you. She trying to tell you. She is who she is now, and she want to know what is in that account. She wants her line by line, and she wants to be there when these accounts are started. She wants to know the purpose of these accounts, their growth potential, what's coming out of these accounts, what's in that account, Jason. She want to know, and y'all, ooh, the therapist is not the business for most of y'all in here. Oh my God. Y'all look at these comments about the therapist. Y'all are not playing. Justice said to me the new therapist is needed when she offered in what I think more than me. Oh, okay. I don't have 41 Fit. I know she busy. God dog it, 41 Fit. I need her to be in here. Chit Chat said, I know that's right. What's in the account? What's in the account? I'm telling you. Push the button and what's in the account, Charnita? I hear her. She's changed. She's not college Charnita anymore. That Hope says she says submit, not submissive. She agreed to his way of budgeting and doing business, but not being excluded. Now, okay, she might have said submit here, that Hope, but I don't know if she's gonna say it later. But she definitely used different tenses of submit. She said submission at some point, submissive at some point. It was somewhere in there she used the word, not just submit, that Hope. I'm just letting you know. And that's her pride, that's her role that she has chosen. And I'm not begrudging her, but I just want you to know I feel like she repeated it a couple times somewhere in there. I don't know if it was alive or in this episode. She had to come out the bushes. Come on, Shan, put your thoughts in there. There are several different styles of therapists, and you have to shop around if the one you go to doesn't fit you. Yeah, I could see that. And this is the adult woman and wife in her, and it's all understandable. Hey, Roz. Yep. I agree. Annette said that's all with them nails painting right here. Okay, I'll keep going. She said submissive here, in my opinion. I thought she said it. Maybe she hasn't said it yet, and because I've already watched it once, I'm already speaking where she will say it. But I could have sworn she said it. But here you go. We'll keep going.
I want to know the moment I hit a million. I want to know this because when you withhold that from me, or you say you praise it, it goes back to, because you got to understand when you go back. Okay, I went and did this, but I still wasn't there. So I just let's go in. Let's look, because if I was gone tomorrow, or if he was gone, I need to be able to go in that bank and say this, that. So just like I got in the car, he had a trigger. He brought up some things, so I have to go back, and it's almost like I don't want to feel like every time he's bringing up the time when I wasn't submissive, like I'm still trying to say in my heart, I'm sorry. Like when he said some of the purchases, that's when I was in my. That's why I did that redo, but I have to be patient.
Oh, I got to go back and play what she said about these purchases. And I'm sorry. Hold on, Charnita. We catching on the second round. First of all, Bonnie, welcome. Thank you for I'm glad you like it over here. Now, Bonnie, just so you know, you probably subscribed, but you have not joined the membership. That's a paid membership that we were talking about, how it's easier if you join on YouTube versus Patreon, I believe, for the user a lot of times. So welcome to being the subscriber, because you're chatting. So I think you have subscribed, but you haven't joined the membership, just so you know. So that's why you don't, that's probably where there's confusion on there. But if you ever decide to join the paid membership for the extra content, behind the scenes, all the watch alongs and stuff, I think it's probably easier over here on YouTube if you haven't joined either yet. I think the people that's on Patreon, they like Patreon. I don't think there's anything wrong with Patreon, but if you're over here chatting and you're just not sure on which one you want to do, it seems like people lean towards YouTube though. But yeah, just to straighten that part out. But I got to go back and play. What did she say about these having to apologize about purchases or something? So hold on, I'm going back some, y'all. And y'all, oh my gosh, this is a great. I will drop the link so y'all can talk about the therapist. I will definitely be dropping the link and everything else, not just the therapist.
Got in the car, he had a trigger. He brought up some things, so I have to go back. And it's almost like I don't want to feel like every time he's bringing up the time when I wasn't submissive, like I'm still trying to say in my heart, I'm sorry. Like when he said some of the purchases, that's when I was in my. That's why I did that redo. But I have to be patient because it took me 10 years. So I'm still patient. So it was a trigger too when he was like, "You remember how you bought the this and that?" And I was like, "How's that being brought up?" Because to me, I'm healed, but I realized last section, he's not fully healed.
I'm better. I'm a lot better.
He's better, but there are still triggers. Yeah, and you still have them too.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, so it's
too emotional.
You could, we're emotional people, but you could be healed. It's just those triggers come up, and that's okay, And Jason, is it fair to say that you misunderstood like exactly what she wanted, like as far as going in the bank?
Yeah.
And can you accept that, Charnita, that he actually did? He just thought you wanted to be on the account, but sit down at home and go over.
Now she is on some of the accounts.
Yeah.
It just
what healed me and what I forgive him was that recording. Let me tell you something. Also, the solution why I'm okay, I don't want you to feel like what you did, you control. I don't want you to feel that way. Your intentions is what I look. I heard your voice. I heard your voice. You said, I did this. That's why I was going to pick it back on and say, hey, let's go in the bank and just make sure I understand it. Because I did not want to make you feel like you didn't do something right because it's all about intentions. So you did fix the solution just because it was still some little tweaks that I just don't want to be walking around with ignorance. And that's me personally. Like you said, I need to get more in tune. So it's not to say it's your fault. I need to get better. I need to get some things done because a lot of times I was running away from, I'm not gonna tell the story. I'm okay. I'm making a lot of money, but where's my money going? Then for almost 10 years, I ain't been listening to you with the Excel. Now I'm ready to listen to you.
Oh, there she goes. She just said it. For 10 years, I was not ready to listen to you about an Excel, but now I am ready. And she seems like she's been trying to make that very clear. I'm not the 10 years ago Charnita. Also, y'all are not. Shan is about to be windmilling for this therapist. Y'all not feeling this therapist. I'm gonna try to stay in the middle about this therapist. Oh my gosh, there were some other things though when she said about apologizing for some of those purchases. So yes, Charnita's probably more carefree with money than he is. I mean, he has the background in accounting, so he's probably gonna be looking, that's, and then of course, depending on how his family life grew up and how she took it versus how he took it. And I think they both came from not great means, but people turn out differently when they have the same background. So he's probably more scared about spending money possibly, and she's more like, let's enjoy it because I didn't have this and I want to enjoy this now that I'm here. And then they got to figure that out. So it's a lot. Charnita would run up to the bank and get the baseline figures, in my opinion. Roz says, I hope that Mel and Charnita do a documentary of their good works in Ghana. Oh, Mel and Shanita. Yes, she said she's virtually taking us with her, Roz. Melody did. So we will get to see that. Chit Chat says she wants control as well and should know what's in every account and that every account exists, because she was like, when he was like, well, she is on some accounts, she looked at him like, that some is the word that's getting me. Shan says, seems like Charnita was not expressing herself thoroughly to him. We have to make men understand this because my husband and I still go through this and it's been decades. I agree. Vivian said they need Dr. Francis. Joy said it shows that Jason is more financially business savvy than Charnita, and she's more business savvy at starting businesses. Well, maybe, Joy, I can't agree. I still think Charnita is very business savvy. Jason may be more money savvy, because I feel like she can start and run her businesses. I feel like he's money smart though. And being money smart doesn't always mean you're good at business. And I just feel like she's good at starting and running her business, and he's good on tracking the money. That's what it's. That's my opinion though. Not saying that's what it is. And Kenya Kenya, yes, I do see that you are green. So you got to go ahead and bring it in, Kenya.
Oh, bring it in. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Yeah.
I had to star your thing to make sure I didn't skip you again because I saw you say it. I forgot. I hit play again. Bonnie said, "Can someone help me or to explain to me? I just joined, paying the $5. Where did you join from, Bonnie? Because you don't have a symbol, so you did not join YouTube. Just so you know, so you should not have. Hopefully, YouTube didn't charge you because as I just highlighted Kenya and see how Robin has that little S symbol beside her name. That's how I know she is definitely in the membership, the paid membership. But if you did not actually go to the membership link and hit join as a paid member and it confirmed you're gonna pay the $5, and maybe it's processing. If you did hit it, maybe it's processing, but usually it's instant from what I know. But it gives access to my own exclusive content. So for instance, I'm on a fitness and weight loss journey. So you would then get a whole new tab on YouTube where you would see my videos that I only put behind the wall. Then you would have the links when I drop it for us to do our watch alongs and anything else I choose to share that I don't put out to the public. That's what you have access to. So you have to like the person because you're getting access to stuff that's kind of personal to them or stuff that they consider exclusive. Oh, also my art. I also have free downloadable art and stuff like that. But you have to have the symbol like Robin has on her name. Robin said, like I said, she was trying to be in tune with her star player yesterday. Yesterday's price is not today's price. She's not the same woman that she was back then. Right. Justice said, I will never apologize for spending what I earned. Correct my spending, but never apologize. Okay, Justice. Bliss said, independent audit. Ooh, did they say that phrase? Independent audit? Ooh. Welcome to the Trendy Tribe, Kenya. Maybe she joined YouTube Premium. Oh, I hope not. Nightbot was dropping the link. Shan, when you get a chance, will you drop the membership link and Bonnie, let me know. I don't know what you paid your $5 for yet, Bonnie, because you do not have that symbol. So I don't think you paid it for my membership. But if Shan, if Shan has the link, if not, Danny may have the link, then they'll give you the link to my actual membership. And it's clearly labeled Bonnie, so I don't know what you paid for because I can't see what you saw. Betty said, in my opinion, it was a communication issue. Neither could read the other's mind. And thank you for being over here, Bonnie. I'm glad that you like the content over here. Bama Girl said, Jason is still seeing her as she was 10 years ago. I agree, Bama Girl. And it is a communication issue. I agree. Okay, rather be on YouTube. Yeah, they're going to drop the link for YouTube, Bonnie. They're going to drop the link to the membership on YouTube. I don't know. Because if she saw the Patreon link, she saw the YouTube link too. Because you'd have to go really find the Patreon one. Okay, let me keep going. Bliss says she needs an independent audit to assess all accounts. Oh, okay. In my opinion, it's time for it. Oh, okay, Bliss, I got you. Okay, we'll keep going.
So it was more of an eagerness. Okay, now I'm ready. So I don't want you to feel like you did something, controlling again. I believe it was,
it wasn't too controlled.
No. But
I just happened to get to this place.
Yeah. So I was going to find another day, and I planned
that for both of y'all.
Yes.
Very good.
That was
very good. Is that in the near future you'll be doing that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think so.
Whenever I'm a little lost.
Yeah. When I told her last week, when we met, I've seen. Now I've showed her like this is what we had, and I said, I seen us. I'll just say us spend different. Then when she took herself out of it, when I told her everything, then everything went like. I do feel like, how's it gonna go? Did we rip?
Okay, I gotta replay that part because he said when she took herself out of everything went smoother, and that's a weird thing for me. I'm about to replay it.
When we met, I've seen. Now I've showed her like this is what we have, and I said, I seen us. I'll just say us spend different. Then when she took herself out of it, when I told her everything, then everything went like. I do feel like, how's it gonna go? Did we really get through it, or did we just kind of mask it? make love and just, and just keep going on.
So we worked out a solution and everything. And then I went out that night too. But he understood. And sometimes control is not always intentional. I don't think Jason is trying to control me or because he wants his wife because I'm fine and cute and he's my man. But things have to be brought up.
Okay. So that was the end of the therapy session, I think. That therapy session it caused a lot of conversation. This is going to come up next episode, so I'll save that part for when they have the full conversation next episode with their daughter. But let me get this link ready. I saw Ari say you might have to have a tutorial, but I don't know how to see it. I don't know how to see it because it's my channel. You know what I mean? So I can't see where y'all have to hit join like that. But the direct link is the easiest way. So Bonnie, at least confirm that you click the link that Danny or Shan dropped, and then it shows that you can't hit the join button anymore because you are already a member. Because Kenya, Danny, Shan, they have the little symbols. To be real, that just joined today, they have the little symbols on there. I have been subscribed, so I paid the. No, unless you went to the Patreon website, you did not go pay Patreon, Bonnie. You would have clearly seen you were on Patreon because you would have had to create a login. Somebody was just saying maybe since you thought you paid it, you went to Patreon. But I'm gonna stop because I know the mods are in there. I'm gonna stop because I dropped the link. If y'all want to come up to talk about this, and we'll do that because I don't want to. I'm trying to throw off the topic, but I also don't want you to think I'm ignoring you. Control is the issue, point blank. Ooh, Bliss, I see you. But Bonnie, I appreciate you for trying so hard. I had somebody else. Who was that? It's been a while now. I don't know if it wasn't Stephanie. They were trying for like over the course of weeks to make sure because it was just something about it. It wouldn't let them join. I think they might have been on their iPhone because I heard iPhones is hard to join on for some reason. I don't know why, but that's what I've heard. Okay, yeah, but this therapy session was everything as far as a topic of conversation. Oh, I got Danny. I don't know. Shan might stay in the bushes on this one because I know she got other things, but okay. Shan, you might be the only one that's going to defend the therapist. I just want you to know. Okay, hold on. Let me okay. Hey, Danny.
Hi, Trending. Hey,
How
Char.
are
How y'all doing?
you? Good.
I'm doing good. I am fully fed, so I'm ready to cut up. I'm just kidding.
Okay. Let me read Chit Chat's comment and then it is on you. Okay, Shan said she's gonna come up waiting on her browser. Chit Chat said, I like the way they work through it, but it seems a little controlling. He's definitely not giving Marceau control vibes though. Got you, Chit Chat. On a scale of 1 to Marceau, that's not where he at. I see you, sis. Kenya said, me too, Bonnie. It took me a minute to get it together. Hey, Drea XO. Okay, go ahead, Danny. Sorry.
All right, no problem. Let me switch over. So, where would you like me to start? Just kind of like take it from the top, or?
Yep, you can take it from the top and then work your way to the therapy session if you want to.
Okay. All right. So I'll just start with like an overall view. I loved it. I definitely enjoyed the episode, like watching it in real time and watching it during a watch party. That was really, really fun. But I was just like so impressed. Like I was cheesing. Like I was just so happy because I'm like, yes, like I love this. So I thought that was so cool and job well done. Especially like if we compare it to like the first episode, we were able to get well, I keep saying we. I keep putting myself in Tilted Crowns production. Anyway, it just seems like they just took the feedback and, made improvements. And if you guys do not already know, episode 2 is available on demand right now. So if you missed it last night or just want to catch the replay, go ahead and head over to Nubian because it's there. So
And Danny, you
Mm-hmm.
also showed that the apps now have on demand too, didn't you?
Yes.
At first they didn't. Last week when we talked, they didn't have that feature, but now they do have it.
Yes, and you know what was so funny is when I noticed it, it was like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and typically, like, my husband doesn't like to sleep, in pure silence, so we always have to put on something, and so what I started doing was just putting on Nubian TV, and so, I went to go put on Charnita's World, like, the first episode, and that's how I saw it. So I had took a picture of it from my bed, and I was like, "Oh, snap." So I hurried up and posted. I was like, "It's on there, y'all." So, yes, it's on demand now, and they have a reality TV section specifically that wasn't there before. So they are definitely listening.
Danny, before you go on, let me ask. I have to ask Shan one question because I know you're
Okay.
gonna chill with me. Shan, are you on a time limit or are you here?
Yep.
Okay,
I'm
go
not.
ahead.
I just came up to
Hey,
talk about the
Shan.
therapist. Hey, Danny. And let me give Bonnie this quick thought. You're an iPhone, you can't subscribe from the app. You have to do it from your browser. So I suggest doing it from a computer because I have an iPhone as well. That's why I know, because I was the one, Trendy, who was trying to join from my iPhone, but it's not on the join button, or however, it's not on the app. And I hope you didn't join YouTube Premium because you may have made a mistake and did that. Just FYI, iPhones, you can't get Nubian, and you also can't join YouTube on your app. You have to do it from a browser. So I just recommend using a computer and doing it from your browser, your Chrome, your Safari, whatever you have. Okay, and hopefully that helps Bonnie. And on to the therapy session. I actually thought it was an okay session. I didn't like her chiming in either.
Okay.
For me, I wouldn't choose her for me. But they've been with her for, seems like they know her. It seems like there's a relationship there. So
That's what I was
this
trying
may
to.
work for them.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. It does seem like that.
Yeah, this may work for them. This would not work for me because I need you to listen. And I've dropped, and that's why I said it just depends on who you are and what you like. I have dropped therapists for this. You talking too much and give me your opinion. I need you to talk about me and give me something that you think would I can use to do certain stuff. And that's only because I've been in therapy for a long time. I've been to several therapists. And my favorite therapists, the ones that I love, usually send to go on to other places. So I'm like, shoot, where'd she go? I don't need to find her. And I don't like men therapists at all. They don't get me. And then also, it just depends on, I understand what Charnita is going through. And as a married woman, I don't consider that controlling because in my relationship, the roles are reversed. And my husband will just buy some stuff and then talk about, well, oh, I didn't know we was doing something else, or, we need siding on the house and that's going to be $20,000, but I just bought me a little car for 6 or 7. Like, you just bought half the siding for the house, So it seems like this is not a new problem. And Charnita, you can tell she has grown over the years, but as you change, because as most people that's been here a while know, I've been with my husband for decades. So as you grow older and change, you definitely change, both of y'all. So you have to let them know what your changes are. I'm constantly telling my husband about me because I want you to get this right. Because we went through a thing for over 10 years about gifts. I am the type, give me a gift that I like, instead of trying to give me a lot of money or something you think I like. Give me what I like. And everybody in my family generally knows what I like because I don't keep it no secret. So as we got, because before in my earlier years, he used to just buy me stuff and that was cool. But as we got older and had more stuff, that changed. So now I don't care the price of it, just make sure it's something that I like. Because this year for Christmas, I got shades and they was just what I wanted. I wanted the Deion Sanders blenders and I wanted both colors, the gold and the black. And I let it be known, let this not be under the tree and we gonna see what's gonna happen. and they weren't expensive, even though most of my stuff is expensive. So it just depends. And and they're pretty young. Like I'm probably old enough to be their parents. Okay, me and my husband. So they just have to learn that, because my husband we still have this back and forth with certain stuff. Like, and I know it's never gonna change because that's something that they do and that we do. We just have to find out how we work at a middle ground, because I'm sure Danny will agree with me on this. Men are different animals, and when you living with one every day and everything is intertwined, kids, cars, everything, it's work.
Yes.
It's work. And I have friends all the time be like, oh, I want to be married. And I know they personalize, girl, you couldn't be married. That ain't for you. It just ain't for you, sis. Like, nah, you would be calling me like, come get me, because we about to test things up over here. So I just think money wise, because she was not interested, he's on autopilot already. And she just has to keep telling him. And that's where we get frustrated as women, because I know I do. When I have to keep telling my husband something for a year or two, then he finally get it. That bugs me, because I shouldn't have to tell you for a year or two. I should be able to tell you once or twice, like these here kids now. And then you be like, okay, this how she, because once he tell me something, it's like we ain't got to worry about it no more. I'm in it, and it's what we doing. But if I have to keep reminding you of things that I like a certain way, and you like, oh yeah, and you gonna eventually get it, that's where I could see Charnita being annoyed, because she has to constantly tell him, well, I wanted it this way. And I think that's just a man thing, because they think they know what's best for us in the first place, because that's just nature for them to try to take over. And we are like, nah, this is how I like it. Do it this way and I'm satisfied. Because the term happy wife, happy life came from somewhere. But honestly, this therapist, guys, I don't like her either. But for them, she may work. She wouldn't work for me. I like a therapist that's going to listen and help me with some problem solving together. You're not going to just be.
I thought you was going to be the only one, at least one advocate.
No, I mean, for them, she may be good, but for me, she wouldn't be. But because, and I only say that because I've had several different types of therapists, because there's all different types. You just have to find that one that's good for you. She may work for them because they seem calm and everything, but I don't like the fact that they both just agreed and left the last time.
Yeah,
because that was not good for her as a therapist.
Right. They were trying to please her. Right.
Because she thinking, I did something good. I did a good job. Now it's gone. Now that we worked some things out, and they ain't worked nothing out, because now they back at it. But that's all I have to say. I got company because
thank you, Shan.
It's spring break here for the college kids. So I just came up today, and I really enjoyed this episode.
Yes,
we did too.
I really like the business part. I'm like, okay, business. We seen the real business outside of 7th
Right.
Okay, business.
Right. Yes, Shan. We missed you too.
I miss y'all. Yeah, I be forgetting now that you won't come on like as much. I be forgetting, and I'm like, oh shoot. So I watch your replay. I'm glad you kept it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go give them a watch credit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go watch it on demand, because I'm like, shoot, they might not have it up. But since Danny said they got it up, I'm gonna go watch it again. And y'all have fun, and I'll be in the bushes.
Okay.
And talk to y'all later.
Bye, Shan. Thank you so much. Okay, Danny, you're gonna have to go ahead and jump to the therapy part first, because that was good. I need to know your thoughts.
Okay. All right. Well, when it comes to the therapist, I definitely agree with Shan that it seemed like she interrupted or chimed in prematurely, and so I'm hoping that it was to like bridge the gap in communication, because like as we can see, they have been going to therapy already. So maybe the therapist is at the point where she's just like, trying to grab the nuggets because I go to therapy actively, and so I know that when I'm speaking, if I say something or like get to a point where she felt like I had trouble getting to, she'll interrupt me and just kind of like grab it out the air.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes you have to be able to stop it in the moment to say like, hey, that's it. Or did you hear what she just said? Or did you notice the word choice that she used? So that's how I am hoping is the reason that it felt like she chimed in a lot. But I really wish we could have heard like their complete thoughts,
Mm-hmm.
especially with Jason, because I felt like she would chime in just a little bit more when he was speaking. So
Yeah.
that I was just like, no, like of all people, he needs to be the one to finish his thought. Like we need to hear what he has to say because there is definitely some hesitancy from Jason, as well as I definitely understand where Charnita's coming from. But I mean, I did think the therapy session was insightful. I could tell, like, even before the episode finished, I'm like, okay, there is some type of financial history that, like,
Mm-hmm.
we are not aware of. And, like you were mentioning, it's like they were alluding to something, but we don't know yet. So I'm hoping that, we'll find out maybe what happened in her younger years. But it helped me to see and understand like what it is because on the outside I'm like, oh my god, they're so cute, like what are they in therapy for? Like we
Mm-hmm.
kind of have PTSD is like, what does this husband
Yeah.
do? Like golly. But when it comes to finances, that is a really heavy topic, especially in a marriage. So overall, I mean, it was okay. I just wish the therapist would have at least let him finish
Yeah.
his
He
thoughts.
was about to say a couple things that we needed to
Mm-hmm.
know.
Yes, I
Yeah.
absolutely agree. So yeah, that was I mean, I didn't really go too deep into the therapy session, but I one nugget that I love, Charnita mentioned time, intention, and tone.
Mm-hmm.
When she said that, I was like, okay, yes, that is coming from a person who is healed
Mm-hmm.
because I know what it's like. I'm not gonna say I'm fully healed, but I definitely went through a healing journey. And intention is everything because even if your timing is not right or your tone is not right, intention holds a lot of weight in compare like in a relationship. And so I do appreciate that Trinity is thoughtful to say like, you know what, let me try to make sure that when I present something or ask Jason something that he is, a good time, the
Mm-hmm.
intention is right and the tone is good. Because if any of those are off balance, it makes it hard to receive information. So
Mm-hmm.
I love that, and I'm actively practicing that like in my real life. So I love that.
Yeah. I think timing is probably one of my issues. I feel like I got my intentions are in the right place. And I even think my tone be in the right place, but my timing might not be the best. So I gotta work on my timing more sometimes. But I totally got that. Like, I got what she was saying when she was trying to choose when to
Mm-hmm.
bring up certain things. And with him being so excited, thinking that he had done that right, like, babe, all you got to do is, this, or I got this set up for you. And he's thinking like, I understood what we talked about in therapy. I
Mm-hmm.
got it. And he did not understand where she was coming from in therapy. I could understand she just didn't want to kill his moment. I get that. Hopefully he's listening that she's changed. She is not 10 years ago, Charnita. That seems to be one of the biggest things. And then with him being on
Mm-hmm.
autopilot, some of it he may understand, but his habits are hard to change as
Mm-hmm.
well. But yeah, I hope he's hearing that part because that's the part that'll get you is not understanding that's not your 10 years ago person.
Right. And I could not agree more. As they were talking, like I heard, or it seems like maybe there was some like overspending or like not maybe being aware of another account that's kind of causing the insecurities like on both sides. Because I agree with Shan too, and pretty much everyone else. I don't think he's being controlling because, you know, we definitely have like a spectrum that we can use on how that looks. But for Charnita, it can feel that way because she doesn't know. And if I'm asking you to tell me and you're not telling me, then that's when it could feel controlling. So I just think that he needs to take heed and listen to Charnita to say, like, hey, do I think that you are doing this maliciously? No, but I would prefer you to, you know, da da da. So.
Yeah, they're definitely using those terms like they have been taking therapy and they're trying to implement what they've learned, because there's just certain phrases you can tell like, oh yeah, y'all been trying. Y'all trying to get this right. So kudos to them for that.
Yes.
And Bonnie, are you B Mace? Because if you're B Mace, I do see somebody on that joined Patreon. So let me know if that's you. Because then she might actually did it if you're B Mace. But okay, so what also did you think about the tax office, the business scene, and the go-to person?
Yes. So every job has that go-to person, and especially in a small business like that, like you unfortunately do end up wearing like a lot of hats. So I couldn't do anything but relate to her. So I'm just interested to see like what all they have her doing. So, you know, I can be on her defense, like, you know, get somebody else to do that, you know, just play arguing with them or whatever. So I'm just so excited to see. I felt like in that scene, you know, when they were packing, side note, I do love that the scenes are full. You mentioned that earlier, and it allows us to just kind of learn their personalities naturally and gives us more time with them instead of like jumping from scene to scene. So I definitely enjoyed that too. So in saying that, like when they were packing, like it was fun to see their dynamic. And oh my goodness, when Miss Joanne, Jason's mom, walked in and they were like, on alert or whatever, I died laughing because they scattered. I'm talking about they scattered, and I'm gonna try to make that into like a little gif or something, because the way they just shot out of there, you swear they was a bunch of teenagers like behind a building, the way they were moving. So I thought that was so funny. But they all seem to be down to earth and just seem to all be cool. I love that they look like regular people, you know, just not built bodies. And just when I walk into that tax office, I feel like I would be recognized and just, you know, like just ordinary, you know, which is good. It just makes me feel like, yes, this is not somebody who's trying to put on. Like, hey, we're starting from the bottom. We started here. We were able to do well enough to where now we can move here and just or upgrade this. So I love it.
You know what also struck me, Danny, now that you say that, like, because I'm thinking about the people scattering and everything. Danny, okay, first of all, it was not just Jason and Charnita in that office. In fact, they weren't even there yet, and that office was full of actual staff.
Yes.
They actually have employees and staff. That's what it is.
And a full staff at that, too.
A full staff.
Especially when you think about tax offices.
Right, because in the trailer, I think we only saw the go-to person, the floater, in the trailer, and it may be one other person, possibly, not even maybe them. And I'm like, oh, you have a staff. Like, y'all serious. Like, it's a real business.
And it looks like they all get along well. And, you know, of course, sometimes it feels like co-workers can feel like siblings a little bit. Because it's like, of course, y'all gonna bicker and whatever, but they all feel like a family. I really hope they earn their trip wherever they decide to go. Because
right, in case it's not Jamaica
or a pizza party. Right. Girl, you had me at pizza party. I'm like, okay. Thanks.
You know it. That's what they do. They be pizza party. Yeah. Yes. Oh my God. I was gonna tell y'all something. I'll tell you one thing that's good about my job. They do good at actual fun team building stuff. Like they do not just be like, we brought a pizza. If they bring food, they probably gonna cater. But they be doing outings. Like, let's get out of the office, like real with it. I'd be grateful to my job for the real stuff and it is not mandatory. So I could choose to work and you don't look at me sideways, or this time I'll choose to go and it's a cool time. And then you usually ain't gotta go back to work once you start.
Okay.
Going out, like, so I just want to shout out to my job for
Right.
the good ones.
Look, I'll agree with you. Like, I love my job too. Like, sometimes we can have too many little fun activities. I'm just like, okay, y'all, like, I don't know how many more trivia questions I can answer. And then sometimes, like, being on the other end, because in my job, I'm hosting that for my team. And so sometimes, like, if their cameras are off and they're not responding, I just be kind of looking like, anybody? Don't all speak at once, So, but that is a positive issue to have.
Yes.
So I agree.
That's cool. Look, while you're up here, I'm gonna do two things, y'all. I'm gonna give Bonnie a quick Patreon tour because Bonnie says she old school, so I need to make sure she know how to get to her stuff. And then we gotta look at we gotta talk about Queen Sheba, her live today, and what she got coming up tomorrow. So Danny, you can stay because it's still open panel time in case anybody else decides to pop up and give their thoughts. But I wanted to show, Bonnie, look now you got to replay this because I won't be able to keep going back over it because I know people are gonna be like, we already know how to do this. But I'm gonna show you so you can just replay later. So Bonnie, when you're on your Patreon stuff, you're gonna see this little home page here, and you just scroll and enjoy, okay? Because you have access to everything now, so everything will be open. If you wanted to go back and look at the watch along, you would click that blue link, and you could watch us chatting it up while we watched Charnita's World yesterday. That was the watch along. This one is. You can see my fitness journey. You can if you scroll, you can access my art. It's in a collection. Let me see if the collections are at the top here. Yeah, see collections. So you could just go there to Charnita's World or the weight loss stuff. So Bonnie, I hope that helps. Okay. Let me see. All right. Let's see here. The picture was telling the therapist is separated behind the desk, in my opinion, for protection. Okay. So Bliss is like, you're not used to therapists even being behind the desk. You're used to the more we both sitting on some comfortable chairs type situations. I know exactly what you're talking about. And you know what? I ain't gonna say that you can't do that, but I actually am used to therapists not being behind the desk now that I think about it. Nothing wrong with it, to each their own. But that's interesting, Bliss. I didn't even notice that. Bonnie's laughing. Okay. Queen Sheba's live was lit. Let's talk about Queen Sheba. Danny, did you get to go in it at all? Did you hear her live today?
No, I had a really busy day, so I'm interested to see what happened.
Okay, you girl. I ain't gonna say all of it here. I just realized what I just forgot just now.
Okay, well, I'm gonna watch the replay
had
anyway.
her own I said what I said section for herself. Go back and just replay it, and she going in, and Queen Sheba was ready to let loose, and so she did. I'm gonna say that.
Okay, I'm excited.
Yes, sis. Oh my gosh! Make sure you got your earbuds in.
I do.
And then it went over to talk about Drea and the double standard with the age gap and how much heat she's getting versus when men do it. And I just said, for me, the age gap still for me is weird either way for either gender, but I definitely notice a difference on how they come at Drea. 39 to 22.
Oh.
And she got pregnant by the 22-year-old.
Oh.
Yeah. They were in an actual relationship. Apparently, they said if you was on his page, Jalen something, if you was on his page, you would see that they was public or whatever. But it's just like, girl, if you go on social media at all and you see Drea right now,
17 years?
Yes, they are virtually tearing her up, but they don't virtually tear up the guys. That was more my standpoint. It's still weird either way for me, but I'm like, why don't y'all be tearing up these dudes that be doing that?
Right. Now, only the credit I can give in this situation is that he's 22, so he's at least over 21. I don't know how long they were dating, but that's just too much. Like 17 years, that is... See, okay. let me put it this way. I'm going to admit that there is a double standard in some cases. It just depends on where the age gap fall.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's in this case 22 to 39, I ain't feeling that because there's not. I'm 30. There's nothing a 20. My nephew is 22 years old. That is disgusting. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but if you compare it to like someone who's maybe like 60 and they're dating someone who's 40, right? That's a 20-year age gap. But to me, that's more appropriate, and really it doesn't matter because it's closer, they're up in age, so they're not young, they've matured, so that's the only kind of twerking on the fence that I do with it. I know it's a double standard. If it's closer to, older ages, I'm okay with it. But like the closer we get to 18, 20, that's when I start, that's when I be like, that's too big of a
Now
gap.
let me tell you this. Okay, it wasn't a double standard on where the age gap falls. Let me tell you. Let me be very specific.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen any comment sections under the post about Drea, but
Mm-mm.
they don't go mean or have the vitriol they have for Drea as a Russell Simmons that dated Kimora when she was a teenager, a Diddy picking up Cassie there and other young ladies when they were a teenager, Drake coming at teenagers. That's what I'm saying when there's a double standard.
Oh
like,
yeah,
yeah,
disgusting.
they're not. So yeah. But yeah, so that's the part. But it was a deeper and longer conversation over there, and I honestly was just, I don't even know if I didn't have the most input, but the women that came up, and I definitely understood both sides they were coming from. I'm just sitting here like the Red Pill podcasters will come up with a whole think piece on Drea doing this, but not on the older men with the same age gap to the same age, same exact age. They won't do think pieces on dudes that do that, or they won't use very harsh words on men that do that. That was my thing. But they went into all other things too. It started getting into financial security, and it was a lot. There was some great things that they brought up over there. So please, go back and replay that. I said what I said. And then tomorrow, 3:45 p.m. Central Standard Time, 4:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is her part 2 for her Michelle Loud interview. And that's the young lady that Cora Jakes currently has custody of her son. And it's crazy. And they are sitting down, really speaking in depth. Great production quality, by the way, Queen Sheba. But yeah, y'all. So please come tomorrow. Turn your notifications on now. Let me drop the link now. I'll just copy the link and drop it. Turn your notifications on so y'all can be there tomorrow. 3:45 p.m. Central Standard Time, 4:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's gonna be good too. I don't know if you're free to make it, Danny, but I think you were there. You were there the first one, weren't you?
Yeah, and I'll be there for the second one.
I thought so.
I definitely plan to be there.
Yeah.
Because that first part was good. Like I was locked in.
Yeah.
Locked in. And then watching it as a parent, I won't shut up about it, but I just could not admit, like, I don't care the situation because I grew up in a family where we do like having a grandma or auntie watch over kids, if maybe someone had them too young or maybe they're just not in a place where they can. Like, I get other people watching over your kids until you get yourself together. But I don't know what that heartbreak feels like when it's time, when you feel like you've gotten yourself together and then you say, I want my child back, and they say no. Then that is something that's just, I couldn't fathom. Like, how does someone say no to giving you your child back?
Did you also see that she never was actually trying to give her child away, even when she was?
Yeah, right. And that's true too. Like, to her credit, like I get, she definitely, I don't know. I hate to speak, negatively on people like that, but it's just the vibe, even listening to the interview and just hearing her like retell her story, it was like, dang, like like, what was happening? Like, she really got swindled. And
Yeah.
I don't know, I
Pressured,
really don't know another
coerced,
word to use it.
swindled, bullied, all the things.
Hoodwink.
Yeah, hoodwink, all the things. Yes.
Golly. And then you are very vulnerable, like when it comes to church and just the people in the
Mhm.
church too. And something that I noticed is that sometimes we will go against our better judgment depending on the influence of a
Mhm.
person that a person has. So who knows? Like she grew up in the church and I also grew up in the church as well. So I get what that's like, but I also get when you get to a point where it's like, you know what? Yes, I grew up in the church, but I am not church. So,
Mhm.
you kind of grow into yourself.
Mhm.
And I don't know, I really hope she's able to get her child back. Like my heart goes out to her, regardless of what happened. The moment she said, "Give me my child," you should have given her child back,
Right,
regardless of what the
right.
details were.
I
I
agree
don't
with you
care.
on that. I agree.
Not after I experienced contractions, baby. You better give me my child.
Right, right. So the last thing I had is I was gonna play Melody's live. It's not long, it's the one that she did to show her skin glowing. That one,
Mhm.
and she had her hair done again. I think she had just finished another shoot with Jay Bolin, honestly. Because Jay Bolin came
Ooh.
into the live chat and he was like, the hair diagram. He says it wasn't like he said he didn't say they did magic, but he said something. And I'm like, okay, you talk about her hair, you saw that she did it that quickly. Y'all came from a photo shoot, and maybe that's what they said, but I came in the middle, so I didn't hear them say that. But yeah, that's the one I have. So it's
But she
not
went
that
live
long.
today?
Mhm. Yep.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go, Trendy.
Okay. Let me get it up for y'all.
I'm gonna come
Let's
over
see.
here and cry. While you pulling that up, I had wanted to talk about Charnita just a little bit more before like we end the live.
Okay, go ahead. Go
Um,
ahead.
because I know we were like shifting gears, but I don't want um I definitely understand like Charnita's frustration, I just feel like she's having trouble feeling heard. But I do feel like this is something that they can work through. And I know like, oh, right there in that scene that you just pulled up,
Mm-hmm.
I want to say this is the part where she asked like basically did he do it, and he did do it, but it just wasn't the way that she wanted. But they answered one question, I can't remember what it was, but they had the same exact answer, like they answered at the same time, and I thought that was just like so cute, but
Mm-hmm.
ultimately I know, especially like when she went to TJ Maxx, and shout out to TJ Maxx because I definitely love TJ Maxx. I know that was like embarrassing for her, and confusing,
Mm-hmm.
so it's embarrassing because, they like to be loud when your car declined.
Oh my.
Um, and then confusing when she went to the bank and she couldn't get any answers. And so, with that being said, I feel like that's where Jason dropped the ball, because he definitely should have explained it to her. And then as a wife, she definitely deserves to know any and every account.
Mm-hmm.
But that's where, especially if he handles the finances. And then what's also so interesting about the show, which just helps it become like really relatable, is the fact that I can see both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Like when it comes to Jason, him handling the finances, that's how it is in my household. So like my husband, he makes his money and he basically gives it to me to take care of the bills and take care of the home.
Mm-hmm.
And he just usually asks like how much we got left. So you know what he can do, and so where I relate to Jason on like budgeting, and he mentioned the spreadsheet, like I go line by line. Like I know where all my money is going, which has helped me to be, financially stable. But we can also kind of have our blinders on. But then, like when Charnita mentioned that she just wants to know in case something happens, she should be able to walk into the bank and handle what needs to be taken care of, and stuff like that. So, whereas in my personal life, I kind of wish that for my husband because sometimes he doesn't, not that he doesn't care, but because I take care of everything, I'll tell him like, babe, you need to sit with me to see what I'm doing. So, if anything happens to me. So it's like I'm using the same rhetoric that Charnita is using to Jason while me also kind of being Jason at the same time. So I'm like, this is so crazy to see like something that's real true to my life happening on TV. So I think this is something that they can work through. And I feel like they did, or at least how the session ended. I love that they're making strides to understand each other. So I love
Right.
it.
You
And
know
that's
what? And you just reminded me, and I said I was gonna do it. I'm actually going, and then I know y'all just gonna go in and out as you go, but I gotta play Charnita's live that she did after the episode. That's like that because she was probably giving her thoughts and everything on the episode and what we were watching. So I'm actually gonna play that, and then I'll keep going, let Melody's live play, and then I'll end the live because that's a good. I forgot. I was supposed to play her because that gives, maybe she also speaks about this too. But yeah, because they're obviously beyond that point, depending on when they filmed and stuff like that too, like in a different place. But yeah, that was good points, sis. Good points. It's real. Okay, here we go. Well, let me change my sound, make it better.
What's up? Oh my gosh. How are y'all doing? Tune in. Charnita's world is live. Yes. So my inbox is going crazy. How are y'all feeling? I don't know. I'm so late. I'm so sorry. Y'all don't know my world. So when I got off the show, I had to talk to all type of people. But y'all, how y'all feel? How y'all feel? Oh my gosh. Oh. Did y'all love it? Oh. Look at it's Joy Charnita. Yes. Y'all, we so fly. We so dope. We did it. Yes. What's your name? Ladies year? Yes, we did that, girl. Y'all, we did it. I feel like I've been listening. So y'all, I'm so busy for real. So people been sending me all y'all videos and what the critics been saying. And I said that my supporters don't play about me, and you need to listen to them because who's gonna support you more than your supporters? You get what I'm saying? I said listen to them because they know what's up and they love Charnita and they just now getting to know me, but they love Charnita. Yes. Oh, the episode. Oh. What was y'all favorite part? Hold on, let me put my phone on do not disturb because y'all mad at me. Hold on, I'm finna go back. I'm back. See, I told y'all I was coming back. I have to put my phone on do not disturb. Okay? We'll tell the details later. Little Chicken felt great episode. We look, yeah. Ooh. We were so dope. Like y'all. Like we was so it was because of y'all. Like, because of you. I don't think sometimes the content creators know. And I'm one of those, because y'all know I'm not a celebrity. I'm a superstar in God's eyes. Y'all already know that. So I'm going to tell the real. I don't think content reality really know how much we really listen to them and the criticism and the love. And I feel like superstars, we listen to people, but celebrities, we can kind of tune out. They become big. But Charnita world, I'm always for the people. And because I would have never known, hey, I get trained in this. I didn't, I don't, I'm different. I sit different. And I just feel like when my people, my supporters, my followers tell me, Charnita, don't do this, I'm gonna take them in consideration because they matter to me. Because first of all, they love me and their loyalty is in me. And I feel like I love you guys. And thank you. Y'all have been guiding me in this process. And I told my pastor, it's my supporters. And so keep going. We love you, Charnita. Yes. Great episode. Hello, Charnita. I haven't been able to see. Oh, that makes sad. I don't have a cable. Send me your cash app. We need to get you some cable. How about that? So, y'all, it's crazy. I want to tell y'all that I'm like the biggest, supporter. Like when you got somebody on this live to say, Charnita, I don't have cable. Y'all, we need to get her to watch this reality show. I don't care what we need to do. Come out your pocket. Stop thinking about you. We need to help Don Sieber Janelle watch Charnita's World. Can y'all connect with me? It's more than us. Like sometimes we think we're going through the problems, but somebody said, I don't even have a cable. Come on now. And I would literally send all the money to her. Like, that's big. This girl got loyalty on this phone, but she said, I don't have cable. You don't make fun of people like that because you don't know their situation. You don't know their pain. You don't know anything. So I need all my supporters to make sure she have cable by next week so she can watch this show. How about that? Y'all with me? Let's do it. Hey, lots of us from different states still having Nubian connection issue. Please have Nubian test why it keeps looping. So I heard Roku is having issues, and that's not the issue. Roku, we may play it keeps restarting. I didn't have that problem. So, like, I feel as though you need to go on the actual Nubian TV website and then watch it live. And I have an iPhone, and watch it live on your phone because that's your next solution. Okay, because you can go on their website and watch it live, but also it's on demand on their website. That's you don't need to have cable to watch it. Come on now. It's just Google Nubu TV and type in Charnita's World. Thank you. Yes, that's how simple it really is. Like she said, you don't need to have cable to watch it. Just Google Nubu TV and type in Charnita's World. But we're gonna still check in on you, Don Sieber Janelle, because we care about you. Okay. Y'all, Nubian TV is on here, so they listening to us. They love us. Oh, okay. I don't have cable either, but you can. So I found out one of our supporters, and I'm gonna connect with Nubian on this to see if you have to have cable. I don't think you have to have cable. We think it might be. I think it's Roku too, because the only people that's calling me is people with a Roku TV. It was buffering on Fire Stick. Okay. It was buffering on the Nubian app from Fire Stick. So it's like when you download it. Okay. Great episode. Thank you. I tried watching it on my phone and I tried it again. So let's go back to the person who said you don't need cable to watch it. It's just Google Nubu TV and type in Charnita's World. So I don't know, guys. Let's think really simple here. I definitely know it's a problem with Roku. But you're the first person I heard is buffering on Fire Stick because I was just watching it on Fire Stick. Okay. Do you guys think it may be because like sometimes with Nubian app, it may be like a connection issue, maybe with internet? Because I was watching on Fire Stick and I watched the whole episode and I didn't have any issues. So I think we need to maybe zoom in on that. Joner, Debbie, MKE, and maybe watch it on your phone or something or a better connection because I was watching on Fire Stick, not to dismiss that you had any issues, but just to understand that it may be a connection issue. But it's so exciting because we all trying to watch it. So we're gonna tell Nubian, like, we all trying to watch it, and we don't care if we the problem. We just want to watch it. They gonna be like, okay. That's so cute. We don't care we the problem. We know our internet may be slow, but hopefully they'll listen to us. We don't know. Let's see. I have to disagree. I have the Nubian app on my Roku Smart TV and it worked perfectly fine for me. Okay. So, Nubian, we are very tuned in right now, and this is like a live discussion. I think it may be an internet connection because Jason was like at work, and I'm not going to lie, Nubian, we don't have the best internet at work on our TV. So, we think it may be an internet connection. We don't want to blame y'all because y'all are so dope. We just want to make sure we just want to watch the show. Yeah. I don't have Wi-Fi either. So look here, y'all, the truth coming out. Great episode. Love you and your husband. Oh, how did y'all meet? So, oh gosh. Finally, somebody asking me something that. So we met in high school. He was selling chips, juice, and honey buns in high school. He always been a businessman. So it's not surprising that he became a millionaire before me. But like, I remember us being in 11th grade, and he felt as if I was really flirty, and I'm a Scorpio, so my personality come off strong. So when he was kind of feeling like I was flirty, and I'm in high school, I was like, I'm having fun because I'm not subject to marriage in high school. Cancers are different. So he was like, it's like every time you get up, you just trying to show your shape. What? And you tune in to Nubian TV to find out the rest. Well, you don't give it the rest. But yeah, y'all gotta find out the rest on how me and Jason met. Yeah, you just trying to get up to show your shape. I been had this shape. What are you talking about, dude? You just want me and you looking at me. Nubian, tell them. They gotta tune in. Okay, let's go back to what the fans ran. Great episode. Okay, I read that one. Couldn't get it on my laptop. Only had episode 1. No problems with my internet. Okay, we're not here to disagree. But my thing is, author, it's the fact that you're trying to get in. But like, I really feel like this Nubian does a really good job. And I'm like a honest person. It doesn't matter how good the company is. It doesn't matter. One thing that I research about Nubian on their platform on Instagram, I feel like they are for the people. And I feel like you can tune in and really follow them and understand I have heard some of my people that are family and people that are supporters say they answer my inbox. Like, they're so supportive. So in this process where you're not getting things, like, I don't know, like, try to message them and just really see, because I feel like they are very personal. I like them. And I was really watching the episodes before me, and it wasn't about me. I really loved it. They're live. Like, I really love the whole transition. They're just me. Okay. Maybe it's the service provider. It's good. It's a good show. Thank you. Love your energy. I already made habit to behave. All my devices locked in, loaded TV, child, and laptop and phone kept looping. Okay. 2 interviews of you at the radio station. Oh, with your hubby that looped 3 times. After tuning ads for other shows. Oh, the interview. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna copy your message because I haven't seen the interviews loop. You said, okay, kept looping 2 interviews. See, Nubian don't have anything to do with my interviews. They're not connected with that. Okay, so Nubian is only connected with the reality show. I must say. So I would definitely speak to my publicist about the interviews, but we just want to make sure you get it, okay, girl? Go to YouTube for them interviews, whatever you need to do, because Nubian is not gonna help me on my interviews. they love me and all, but they are not connected to my interviews all on YouTube. So go to YouTube on that. But we are all connected with Nubian for the reality show. You know, I pay for, you know, it's a lot of investments in a lot of things, but they not in my interviews. So you got to kind of sneak peek on the interviews. Nubian's not connected to my interviews, so I must say they're not connected to that. So we got to figure out what you doing, girl. Let's see. Oh, hey, Beth from Alabama. What high school did you attend? I went to Huffman, Alabama. Yeah. Hey, Don. Yes. I don't know. Somebody laughing. Somebody from ASTOLD. She keeping it up. Hey, publicist. Hey, Don. Hey, Don. Not Don. Oh, Lord. I just got done talking to my manager. Yvonne, I was just telling them that Nubian has nothing to do with all my personal interviews and things like that, that we love to support all small, you know, small, big, huge, everybody that connects to Charnita's win. And we've been getting so many connections with radio stations, but Nubian don't have anything to do with that. So Yvonne does a great job in making sure that she's putting the right content and different things like that on my page and things like that. But that's not Nubian. I can't wait. You guys saw down to earth. Why not? Being down to earth, it's really a platform to let you know I didn't just start from here and just acting like I just made it. I'm not here to be a Kim Kardashian. I love her, but I don't want to be a celebrity. I want to be a superstar in God's eyes. And I feel like I'm going to reach the mass in a different way. It's going to be something different about me. And I feel like everybody who support me, it's going to be different. Okay. So I'm bringing somebody on my live. So make sure y'all know I'm finna bring somebody on this live before I go to bed. Okay, you gotta watch now. Okay, look at these people giving you hints. Look at these people. You please reach out for help. You okay? Yes, please reach out for that. Love the show. Enjoy the show. Hello, Johnny Great Show. Yes. Try using a different device. Okay. My Yvonne. I made it personal, y'all. She is so sweet. I love her. She's always keeping me international in my own country. Oh my gosh, I found out so much amazing news. People from China is watching us, y'all. Great, Charnita. Awesome episode. Refreshing the browser. Okay. Oh, y'all just, there goes the world in the hearts. Y'all have not hit the world in the heart. What's wrong with y'all? All y'all, I ain't watched the show, but nobody hit the world in the heart. I feel like y'all not for me. Who I'm about to bring on? So, okay. So, Yvonne, you got to help me with this. Y'all know I'm young. Do y'all know how old I am? Hey, Yvonne, that's the giveaway. Giveaway. How old is Charnita? I'm giving away $300 on this live. How old is Charnita? Okay, and I'm not gonna give y'all much time. Yvonne, I just found out the giveaway. Because I feel like these people don't know how old I am. Now, what I do, Nubian? No, Yvonne, help me. I want to bring somebody on my live. Okay. And I want to know how to do it. How old is Charnita? Okay. I'm looking at y'all numbers. Well, I'm trying to figure out how to bring somebody on this live. Okay. Let me see. I'm figuring it out, Yvonne. Hold on. Oh, I got somebody sweet. I don't know. They want to join. I don't know. Yvonne, I'm finna bring them. Oh, thank you. They will request. Okay. I just joined them, Yvonne. Y'all like, let me see. Hey, whoever you are. Hey, you finna come? Hey, Don. Who are you? Y'all, look at me, y'all. You're like, who are you? Hey, you there?
Hello.
Hey, can you show your face?
No, cause my
Y'all, I don't know what. Oh my God. I hit something. I was trying to hit the doggone chat thing.
Poor Charnita. Poor Charnita.
I hit, and you know, it's Instagram, so there's no skip ahead to where you.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I hate that.
Hey, Charnita, don't let them people make you tech support.
Okay. Oh my goodness. She was trying to. She was trying her little heart out. I say they is stressing out my good sis. Y'all leave her alone. Figure it out. I'm just kidding.
Golly. Sorry, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna play Mel's live. Then I just be done. Dang it! I was trying to hit it because
They need to get it together.
Danny, I was going to look for your message and I hit the whole actual Instagram instead of the back chat for StreamYard.
No, blame it on me.
That's the clicking too fast. Clicking too fast. Okay, I'll play Melodies live and wow. All right. So, all right, y'all. So this will be it, and I'll be highlighting y'all's comments till it ends, most likely. But that,
All
dang it,
right.
I
Well,
want to
thank
know
you
who
for
came up
letting.
there and did they show their face? Did you stay? Did you see them, Danny? Because you said you were in there.
I did. I saw her face. It was
Okay,
I believe it was a lady, but yeah, I
okay.
did see
At least it
someone.
wasn't like how they be doing us on StreamYard trolling.
Oh, mm-mm.
Okay,
Well, thank you, Trending. I just want to say thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and drop.
okay, sis. Thanks for
I'll still
hanging
be
up.
in the chat. Of
Okay.
course. All right, bye.
Bye.
Hey y'all, what's up, my good people? What's up? I had to come on here just for a second. Just for a second. You know what I'm saying? Just for a second. Because your girl got to go work. But I had to come on here for a second. Okay. And just show you guys this shine that I have going on up here. Okay. I went on TikTok earlier and I showed you guys me putting my baby oil, well, my body oil on my body. And I reminded the people over there on TikTok about the scene where we were at the cookout, baby. And I had on them Daisy Duke shorts, baby, right? And my thighs were glistening. Remember, they were glistening. So today I had to show them over on TikTok why I was glistening. So I put my body oil over up in here because I knew all this was going to be out. Let me show you guys. Yes. Out. Yes. All that was going to be out. So what I did is I put some of my body oil on. So what's up, Jay Bowling? So y'all know I love me some Jay. That's family. So if you have not ordered some of my body oil, you need to go get it. Go read the reviews first. I'm going to say that. You ain't even got to believe me. You can go believe the other people who have purchased it. And it's 30% off right now. Everything's 30% off right now with the code Los Angeles. And we're giving away free Louis shades tomorrow on Sunday based on the people who used the code. So if you want to be glowing like this, baby, I put it on TikTok earlier today. You better go ahead and go over there and get some of your 7th Avenue body oil. It smells great. It's not rubbing off on my clothes. So, like, my clothes ain't getting no stain on them of no oil or nothing like that. Because, like, this is real thin material. So, I couldn't afford for oil to be going on my clothes. So, what did I use? I used my brand of body oil, okay? So, yes, go ahead. Go grab you some. Get your glow on, okay? Use code Los Angeles for 30% off. Somebody said I ordered yesterday. Tamika is on here to where you murdered this hair. Oh, baby Jay, you already know Tamika murdered this hair. Now you listen. The hair diagram, baby, Tamika, baby. You already know she did not come to play at all. She just left the house and did her thing. Like, God dang. This morning I was dressed out working in the field, teaching property preservation. Tamika came over and said, bam, like that. Tamika, the hair diagram, I see you on here. Tamika, you came over and said, bam, snap your fingers, baby. I had a whole different look just like that. I see Mika's on here. She killed it. Have to keep my girl together. Yes. Hey, Yvonne, I see you on here. My international PR rep. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Y'all are clearly in the building. But no, I'm about to go work. But I had to come on here really quickly. Somebody say, yes, waves. Yes, waves, baby. Y'all see them? Y'all see them? That's the hair diagram, baby. So I had to come in here and show you guys this body oil. So head over to 7thAvenueBeauty.net. Put in the code Los Angeles. Now listen, I'm gonna keep it a buck. If you're gonna get the body oil, that's cool. But also grab you a body scrub, because I'm just saying, don't nobody want to be out here rubbing no crusty feet. Don't nobody want to be out here rubbing no crusty bodies. Your body should feel soft and smooth. Fellas, this go for you too. We like men with soft hands, okay? Go get you some scrub and scrub that dead skin off your hands. We don't want to be in the valley of dry bones. We don't want to be in the valley of dry skin either, okay? So go get your body scrub, scrub your hands, scrub your feet. Now, what I like to do, I like to scrub my feet and put some body butter on there and some socks, okay? But scrub your feet, scrub your hands. Ladies, scrub your whole body, because you probably want all of that rub. So scrub your whole body. Yep. Go get you some body scrub. Los Angeles for 30% off, okay? Now, the original scent is amazing. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, it's hard for me to say something that ain't good because I like all my products. The original body scrub is great. The lemon drop is bomb too. So why don't you get both? They 30% off anyway. Go ahead and get both and enjoy all of it. Somebody said Valley of Dry Bones. Yes, baby. Y'all know that song. God told Ezekiel to go down to the Valley of Bones, Dry Bones. You know they used to sing that song. We don't want to be in the Valley of Dry Bones. And we don't want to be in the Valley of Dry Skin either. So go get your body scrub. Scrub all that dead skin off. You ain't got to go over there to the manicure pedicure spot to keep up with what they do to you over there, okay? You need to keep it up. So go get you your scrubs. Scrub your face, scrub. And that's another thing. Scrub your lips too. Get some lip scrub too. Because another thing, we don't really want people kissing on folks whose lips is crusty. Nobody wants that. None of us want guys with crusty lips. So go get you a lip scrub, go and get your face scrub, and definitely get your body scrub too. Okay? Go get all that. And then to top it off, body oil. Now let me tell y'all what I like to do. When I get out the shower, I like to put my body oil on while I'm still wet. Okay? While I'm still wet. I put my body oil on, then I dry off. That's what I do. And I ain't had no complaints. So I'm just giving y'all that little secret right there. Get out the shower, squirt that body oil. It's all natural, paraben free. You ain't gonna see no commercial in 10 years talking about what it did to you, okay? Go get that oil on, then dry off, and you're gonna be silky smooth. You need to scrub every other day. Exfoliate your skin and scrub them legs, them arms, underarms, you know, all that. Because nobody wants to see no dark underarms either. You need to get you a scrub. Scrub under your arms. Now, I'm giving y'all some tips right now. Because y'all know, for me, you know, people be trying to tell me, my homegirls and stuff, to tell me how y'all heard Charnita tell me my list is long. My list too long. Well, because I know how I take care of myself. And I know how I move when it comes to me. So the other person got to move like that too. Take care of yourself. So get you a scrub, get under your arms, get all of that. Because if you do it consistently, I promise you, your skin will be glowing. It's the truth. I didn't think about the underarms. Girl, yes, you better get under those underarms. I'm telling you, girl, I be taking good care of me over here. I'm just saying. I take good care of me over here, baby, because you gotta stay ready, so you ain't gotta get ready. So if God gonna send me my king tomorrow, a month, a year, if I don't really care, honestly, I like being by myself. But if God sees different, I'm gonna be ready. That's all I'm saying. Take care of yourself. Period. Okay. So go over there to 7th Avenue Beauty.net. Put in the code Los Angeles so you can get 30% off, and you also get a chance to win a free pair of Louis Vuitton shades. So go ahead and get your order in, baby. 7th Avenue, 7th Avenue. I love mixing the oil with the body butter. You sure can. Yep, you can put some body butter in your hand, put a couple of squirts of that oil, and rub it together and rub it on their body. And it smells good. And it doesn't transfer. And it ain't sticky. So go for it. Why not? All right, time for me to go. Love y'all.
Okay, y'all, don't leave because Chef is up here and he has an exclusive. Let me change my stuff. Hold on, Chef. Hold on. Let me get you up here. Hold on. Oops. Shout out to Chef Don. Let me see. Okay. There we go. Chef, what you got going on?
Maybe I don't know why. Can you hear me?
Okay, you sound fuzzy. I can hear you right now.
Oh, hold on. Let me see. Okay, is this a little better?
Yeah, that's a little better. Yep.
Okay, sorry guys, my audio is not good. I'm kind of outside because the dogs are acting up. But anyway, listen. First of all, how you doing? How you doing?
I'm good. I enjoyed your live earlier too. By the way, my hands was in my hair. In fact, I'm still only 50% done right now. But
Oh, they was out of control in their chat earlier. That was just crazy. Oh, listen. So I want to be really quick, right?
okay,
So, this is exclusive because I ain't even told my people. I only told my Patreon people. But y'all be looking for something from me and Jay soon, very, very soon.
oh,
We about to be actually about to be a weekly thing.
you okay? Hold on, let me repeat because you are muffled and just make sure everybody hearing you. So you and Jay are about to do something weekly, is what you said?
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay.
Okay. And then I know a couple of you guys have asked about Jay and I kind of cooking together.
Yes.
It's coming. It's coming. So yes, those those projects are coming because I know people have been waiting for us to be together. So
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
about to be
Look,
over.
Steph, first of all, thank you. Let me tell you, I was definitely being annoying in his messages. I was like, hey, you look good. Now, when you and Chef gonna do y'all stuff together? That was a while ago, but I was messing with him. So if y'all didn't catch it, just make sure y'all hear it. They have two different things that they're working on. One, we shall hopefully see a weekly show coming soon. And if you're announcing it, that means it's getting official. And
Yeah.
then they also gonna be cooking together, y'all. That's cool.
It's gonna be really dope. It's gonna be really dope. Um, Great production. So yeah, y'all stay tuned. Stay tuned.
We will. You already know we got these notifications on. Um,
Okay.
can you give us a heads up if y'all going live together so more of us can actually be there to watch it? So we can see if y'all
Yeah.
gonna like go live to promote it or something. Give us a
Typically, you know, typically, let me tell you, me and Jay will be on the phone and we'll be like, okay, you wanna go live? Yeah,
okay.
let's.
I'm just gonna
That's
try to keep
how
an
it
eye
be.
on my
But
phone then.
no, it'll be scheduled. It'll be scheduled. It'll be scheduled.
Okay.
So y'all know exactly what we'll do. It'll be scheduled.
Cause I be like, look, now we be trying to support y'all. Y'all be out here being random, and we now we gonna be there if YouTube and Instagram does right and actually notifies us. But you know, we schedule people out here.
Yeah, we'll have a schedule. It'll be every week. Every week. So
I'm excited. Okay. Look, now you know you done came. I'm gonna ask a question. You can just choose not to answer if you don't want to. Since
okay.
this weekly, are y'all gonna cover hot topics? Like, are we gonna get to know y'all's thoughts about like current stuff going on?
Okay, so I'll say this. Um, Jay had to be a little careful with that. Only
Got
his place in the industry, you know.
yeah.
So we have to be a little careful with it. But I promise, with what we are going to do, everyone is going to love. I promise.
Oh, we have no doubts. We have no doubts. I'm just trying to be nosy now.
Yeah, I promise you. But yeah, for that reason, we have to be a little careful on the hype.
No, that makes sense. I keep forgetting how like he is literally right there in it. Like he's
Yeah,
styling people. I'm not styling, but he's doing makeup for the people. Like, yeah, I be forgetting how his Instagram page looks sometimes.
yes. And like today, he's doing something for the people, for the people, for the people. So it's like he got to be a little careful. But hopefully, I ain't no hopefully. Y'all are gonna like what we got.
Yeah, we will. We will like it. We love y'all's chemistry dynamic. We love it. So I'm excited. Now I'm gonna have to change my title. Go ahead and put that in my title. But yeah. Oh, I feel special. Thank you.
Yeah, I hadn't even told my people because I kind of wanted to wait. I was like, I'll tell my Patreon people first. That's how you would feel like. And I was like, oh, perfect time because I know you how you feel about it. So and
Yes, I was trying not to be too annoying, but I definitely
no, we owed it to y'all because we said we were going to do it in January, but
yes.
what we're getting ready to do, it's this time of the year fits for it. So yeah.
So are y'all dropping it next week? When does y'all weekly start?
I do think it's next week.
Okay, it's
Yes,
planning next week. Okay, okay,
yes. So, but you guys will get an announcement this week for sure.
okay, okay. We looking forward to it. Y'all come back and let me know if I miss it too, because they be, we share people. We share our people. So
We do. They go know. They gonna be on it, child. They gonna be
yes.
on
And Chef Don, I'm done with you and your name on here, bald headed Don. Why?
it. One day, no, it's because one day Wanda was going live and she was talking out the side of her neck and she called me bald headed.
That is crazy.
Bald headed, and so I've been using it ever since.
It's hilarious.
When I go on other people's platforms, yes, I am bald
Hair.
headed. You see.
That's funny. Oh my god. Yep. As soon as I finish, you and me after we done, we just done with the live anyway. I'm gonna change my title and make sure that we gotta talk about it a couple more times. I'm not live as much, so I just gotta make sure when I am, I gotta talk about it. But I'm be looking out. I'm so happy for y'all. I am so happy for y'all. I'm telling you, you and Jay came on my radar like for real and not hearing the name and not registering it around the way when you interviewed him probably the second time because I think everybody kept referring to a first time. I don't know if knew about the first time, but your second time you interviewed him, that's when I was like, oh, I like this. I like it over here, and they are hilarious. And so yeah, I'm happy for you.
You know what's crazy? I have known Jay. Jay and I have been really, really good friends. I have been super loyal to Jay. I respect where he is in his relationship in the industry.
Mhm.
And it's so crazy because we was just having a conversation one day, and I said, you know what? I really think you need to like do an interview on YouTube or something like that.
Mhm.
And it had gotten out about what Martell did at the reunion, right?
Mhm.
To Jay. It had gotten out, but I was truly loyal to my friend. I did not want to tell the details, and I did not want to tell nobody that I talked to him right after it happened. So I had the first account. So we were in our interview, and he was like, stop playing right now. Just go on and tell the people that I called you right after it happened. I'm like, wow, I didn't know you wanted people to know that. But we do have a really genuine and loyal friendship. So I'm super excited about, what we're getting ready to do. I'm excited about it.
Yes, Chef. I wish nothing but the best for y'all. You already know.
Thank you.
I'm happy for you. I'm so glad.
Being in this production field is just going to be really fun.
Yes.
This cooking show is going to be amazing.
Oh my gosh. Yes. I'm looking forward to all of it.
And we're shooting that in Atlanta. So that's a little teaser, y'all, too.
Oh, nice. Okay. In Atlanta. Oh, okay. See, what's going to happen is, I ain't even going to say it because then I don't want to not do it if I say it out loud. So I ain't going to say nothing, but you got my eyes. I just say you got my eyes. That's all I want to say.
I'm ready. Whatever it is, I'm ready.
They're saying congratulations. They love y'all together. That's
Thank y'all. Y'all gonna be in for a treat for sure.
yeah, yep. I'm ready. I am so ready. Um, look, y'all gotta come back so I can interview y'all about how it's going too.
Hey, we'll be down for it. We will definitely be down for it.
I would
Definitely.
love that. Y'all you know what? People that don't know me I'm gonna get on their nerves. Well, you laugh a lot too. So it's gonna be a lot of laughing.
Oh my
I
God. Like
love so
Jay would tell me, he'll say something and he'll be like, stop laughing. And I'm like, bro, what you cannot do is act like what you just said doesn't deserve a laugh. Like, it was
right.
hilarious. What are you talking about?
Right.
And I laugh at everything. So,
I love it was someone in your chat. They're trendy too. It was either Sheila Massey or it was somebody else. But they said, they said Chef's giggle box is activated. Box is activated. I said, yeah, that's perfect.
yes, because I got one. I definitely got one. I laugh at everything. Everything.
Wait, put me on the calendar. I know y'all be busy. You got School of Love with Schoolboy. You got
Yeah,
this.
we start
Just put me on
shooting
the
this
calendar.
month. Yeah, we actually start shooting this month for that. So yeah, but I got you. I got you. I got you for
Okay. Okay. Yep. We ready. And I definitely talk about it too. Cause stuff that's organic that I would be watching anyway, I naturally talk about. So I'll be looking and I'll be talking.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be waiting, y'all. I appreciate it, and I felt like it was good to give you some.
Yes. I'm glad. Okay. Now I gotta send a message like you finally doing it. We're in
finally, finally, yes, we own it. We own it. So, yeah,
okay.
um, I'll send you the artwork so you'll know ahead
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much.
of time.
And
Thank you.
how we ending. This is some great endings to these lives. I appreciate it. Thank you, Chef.
You welcome. Bye.
Bye. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna play us out. Shout out to the new members that have joined during this live. And all right, I'll play the song out and I will see y'all again Monday at least, or Sunday for Queen Sheba's. And then I'll see you Monday on my live. Okay, y'all. Bye.
I've been taking my time, taking all of your time.